Just remember, Dark Fate has an intelligence and stuff, and it's not going to like.
No, I always wield that because of all the other stuff it does.
Yeah.
Plus, it gives me +2 on my dex. So my dex goes to 18. I'm not sure my armor lists are correct there. I'm sure they are. So just so you know, when Word's third leg's out, it's -9, -9, -4, -4. Is that what you have?
I got -8, -8,
So
-4.
that's get infection out.
Okay.
So I usually fight with Word's third leg.
All right, got it.
The only time I fight with infection is when I want to use its special abilities.
Okay.
Which is good if you're touched and cause injury.
Makes sense because it's not intelligence, so you don't have to worry about it.
So, we'll see if I can work on that.
You know, last time we played these, we didn't have portraits done. 6:15 in the morning there? Jeez.
What I think you should do, Dad.
You hear me?
On Justina's, have your Knights of York symbol with big circle across through it.
Circle and cross through it.
Like, you know, no trespassing.
Yeah. That's funny though.
She does hate
I didn't have time to add a lot of the fluff to the character. What's up, Kai?
I'm going to go brush my teeth.
Go for it. We don't have time to. Awesome. Well, you're gonna like Sunday's Gab and the DM's Roundtable. I have 2 people at 7 a.m. for them. There's one in Japan and one in Perth, Australia. So it's gonna be real close to your Bangkok time. Oh. Yeah. Now we just gotta wait for the rest of the crew.
Little Dean rolled up.
What's that?
Little Dean rolled up.
Yeah. He says he's 12-hour difference from here, not so that's weird. What's up, Mike? Mike Disney. Did you forget something?
Racist.
Oh.
Put it back. Put it down there. I can teach a little bit before I put it back in.
Hopefully everyone's doing well as we're rolling along here. You know what? I forgot to get the giveaways. Duh. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. If you're 13, then it's set. Awesome. Do I ever use dragons? Yeah, Mike. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm trying to think of the last time. I mean, Saturday night I used a Dracolich. I mean, that's basically an undead dragon. With Ed's group. So. Yeah. But yeah, I use dragons. I like dragons. Hey, Fantasy Grounds, good to see you. It's a lot of great stuff. I mean, Gamescape, the second part of the Haunted Scriptorium, the whole Scriptorium setup is just awesome. And good old Jeremy will be sending it our way for Bill to paint up. More work for Bill. Always more work for Bill. Poor Bill. Poor Bill. Bill won't be on tonight. Bill's on vacation with his family. He's getting back, but just right at this point, he doesn't think he'll be on at all. So. Everyone's doing well. Hey, look, come on. That's just weird. Oh, cool. Nice. One-shot virtual Gen Con. Yeah, I didn't even... So much going on. I just am so much. Hey man, you want to run something for virtual Greyhawk Con? It's coming up. We'd love having you. It's just down on me right now. I don't know where.
Just what you need. Sandra's 2 personal weapons. One's captive, one's neutral.
Yeah, that's not good.
Why is it?
Oh, I know she doesn't care.
Why would she care?
Hey, Gob, it's good to see you. Good to see everyone tonight. Hey, Anna. Reaper Miniatures giveaway tonight. Boom. Got some dope terrain with a bunch of new stuff on the table. I mean, brand spanking new. All the 7 new buildings from Miniature Building Authority. Just came out. And pre-painted by him, too.
Spells are chosen.
Awesome. Excuse me.
I really like this cloak of the night that Justina has. 3 times a day she can change into a bat, a sturge, a crow, or an owl.
That's cool.
Gives her 90 feet of protection for a human. That's awesome. That's better than a lot of the racing right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it actually looks belt kind. That really doesn't help with plate armor. Right?
Well, you got plate on?
Full plate.
Who? Justina? Oh yeah, Justina, not Chandra. I haven't set the drawing up yet, Goblets. Give me a second. I will set it up. Might as well do it now, right?
Walter! Happy day!
What's the matter? Nice shirt. How many burgers you have in there? 4?
4.
4.
Plus I already ate the fries.
Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? They must do something to it live because it's just crazy what they do to the sound. Yeah, Mike. He's got. Is that McDonald's? Yeah. Walt's got a tape on it. Or something in them. Yeah, no, it does this all the time with the sound, man. What? Akmel? I didn't think you wanted to play a paladin and a knight, so I let you do that. Because, you know, it's in that area, right?
Well,
I wonder how many people know where that came from.
I do.
Well, you and I do. Shield lands, everyone.
No, I can't come with the shit.
No, that's where we're going.
Who's the actor who played
Bronson Pinchot.
Bronson?
Balky.
I remember about
Yo, see. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Akmel Foley is here to see him. Oh, Patrick, I got the really big, thick second edition books today. The player's handbook's a little dinged on the cover, but I think it'll be all right. It got you know, because the box was a little damaged. Going high level tonight, everyone. 7th level character is only really a henchman, so it's like 9th and 10th. This is hardcore. Oh, Tom's calling me. That's not good. Yo.
Dude, I left it on time, man, but the freaking, the Brooklyn Circle wanted out. I don't know why it's like saying they got a flat back up on the whole Chelsea Drive. I gotta work my way like halfway to your house.
All right, when you get here, man. No problem.
All right, dude, bye.
All right, see you, bye. How is the Brooklyn Circle flooded? And there's no rain here. They're tight. Yeah. That's weird. Yes. Kid butt group tonight. Yeah. Akmel. Cool.
She has her feeling high.
So let's see. Precious.
Sexy to anyone. No, it's not sexy at all. Now, if you something to drink, wine, a cocktail, espresso.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Then make it to myself right back there with a little lemon twist. It's good. Try it.
No, I'm fine.
I see. Look at this place.
That's
yeah,
funny.
I was wondering how much something like this would for. $130,000. Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot. It's serious because it's very important. Base.
Have you ever sold one of these?
Ogre Smasher, Young Mage tonight. I may add more if we get to certain hype train. Good to see you, everyone. There's people rolling in here.
That makes me laugh.
Yeah, it does. And why are we playing that? Because we have a dwarf named Axel, and everyone calls him Akmel
No.
from the original. I know some of you don't even know what we're talking about because it's like we're old men from Beverly Hills Cop, Bronson Pinchot. What's going on, Mike?
Hi, Walter.
Hello. So, this is multi-weeker, too, probably. So that's a good thing. If you look down that street there, all those buildings you see, with the exception of the church and the little damage on the end, which you can't really see in the picture that much, they're all brand spanking new from Miniature Building Authority or Euro Village 2 Kickstarter. Hey, Justinius. So Kirk was kind enough to send us the entire set painted, which was awesome. Really nice of him to spare Bill of more pain and suffering. And they got a ton of accessories, which I haven't even gotten them all done. Some of them actually have like things inside them, like there's a cobbler, there's a baker, there's a brewery. I haven't even gotten the brewery stuff out yet. An inn, a small residence. There's some really neat buildings there. So what's up, Gitano? Good to see you. So
Hi.
Yep. That's it. We only got 3 streams this week, thank God, for me. So nothing going on Saturday. And note DM's Roundtable on Sunday night with 3 brand new ever to the stream people, which is kind of cool. So fun times, guys, as we are getting set here. Tom got stuck in a flood, which is weird, but I believe him. And Bill's not here tonight because Bill, hey, darling, when's your game? I know you start a game soon. That's why you're not actually playing with us tonight. So, oh, look, and Tom's listening because he resubbed, so he's actually listening.
Should I be driving?
Hey, you probably hit a button. Not a big deal. One button. All right, well, that's cool.
Gasp.
Yeah, and no, that's a reschedule, right? Normally it's not on Thursdays. That's why, Darlene was going to jump in, and we were going to do something actually different. But
Doing the same thing, like different?
well, no, I went in a whole different direction. Thank you for the follow there. So, 45 months, Tom. Yeah, that's all good. Stuff happens. So this is going to be. You'd probably be happy because I'm predicting. I always say this, and I get in trouble for saying it, but I'm predicting a high casualty rate. All right, so what's going on in the Shield Lands? If you know my Shield Lands, mine's a little different than Anna's, but not much. Anna's got a lot going on in hers. Post, Greyhawk Wars, but in our Shield Lands, we had an entire series of adventures happen in this area of the Shield Lands. And the center area of the Shield Lands is where most of this is taking place. So you got Crit Wall and that whole area running up the border up to the Free Reavers lands. Dwarmark and Kinset Mansion, that's the Legion's headquarters. So they're running along the far west all the way down to Crit Wall. That's all opened up by the Shield Landers. And you run south to Axeport, and you run straight up. It's almost like the Battle of the Bulge. There's a bulge running all the way up the middle, and I'm going to blow this up a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so you see it runs all the way up to Homer's Hold, Walrus Crossing. Remember, that's that was David Gradovis's wedding adventure. That was almost 4 freaking years ago, man. That's how long ago that was in real time. Running down through the Drake Estate. Durgam's Folly is the base for this group. And Pursuer's Lodge is 2 individuals' base, and so that runs all the way through, and that's the area that's been kind of reclaimed, and that's where we're going to start. We're going to start at Durgam's Folly, all right, with our group of 8 characters because Bill's not here. He may hop in next week. Wow! Wait a minute. How did Tom know it was your birthday today? Where did he see that? I didn't see that, darling. Where? Oh my gosh! Did not know that.
Tom's stalking her.
Tom, don't say that. Yeah, Tom with his optician instruments. Wow, that's really cool. You're 29, right? So, characters are scrolling through. Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. So, Tom's character, Vork in the Agile, Thief Acrobat. Tom's character, Pelennor the Golden, Paladin, old school, one of the oldest characters in the camp. One of Tom's oldest characters. Got from Treasures of Greyhawk in the last adventure we did. By the way, this is 966. That was 898. How time flies, huh? He got the sword of Anne Santher in that adventure, the Holy Avenger in that adventure. What?
How old is he?
How old is who?
Pelennor.
How old's Pelennor? 53. His sidekick, who is infatuated with him, Torvi Elderhearth, named after the Torvi from Vikings, is 25, and she's the Inquisitor. You guys all saved in an adventure earlier. She's an NPC. Then you have Amelia Rothschild, priestess of Ouija. Pretty powerful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chandra Soulbender, a dark elf fighter necromancer, which is a really disgusting mix of class. Really disgusting. And the wild card in the group, Justina, Alan's again, lawful neutral Inquisitor. Walt's got
Knighthood sucks.
Well, yeah, she hates the Order of Yolek, and we'll explain that. Axel Cronin, who has one of the 6 legendary axes of Varnafane, which I wrote in the article in Earth Journal. You have Dirginal, right?
Yes.
Yes, you do. He's got Dirginal. So we got all these legendary weapons. You have Dark Fate, which is legendary Footman's Mace. So we got 3 legendary weapons in the group. Yeah. And then Garrett de Bruyne, a Knight of the Holy Shielding. So this is a high-level kick buku butt group, which is pretty neat.
Heavy on the fighting, not heavy on the magic.
Yeah, so great question, Maycamp. So yeah, 1 inch is 10 feet outdoor.
The
1 inch is 10 feet outdoor, and Master Maze 1 square is 5 feet indoor. Yes.
Ouija gets magic spells, right? Or Necromancer.
She gets necromancer spells.
So do we
A limited amount of necromancer spells.
Yeah, who's our spellcaster? Do we have
She's not here.
Who's that, Bill's?
Yeah. Remember, you're missing Annalisa, the cleric mage, and you also his cavalier. You're missing both of them.
So we are all.
Well, you have 2
necromancers. Attack, right?
You have 2 necromancers. You have actually the equivalent of you have half a necromancer and Amelia, and you're a full necromancer. So yeah, you got some necromancers that are gonna mess some shit up.
I don't think so.
Well, maybe.
You'll have all undead here.
Well, maybe. By the way, dude, I got some nice new. I didn't have time to put the heraldry on them, but I got some. That one's old, but I got some nice new portraits. The portrait workshop's really come along.
Yeah.
All right. Is this session campaign a few characters per? Yes. So we run 2. We run 2 in old school, 2 per. And this, this is with pooled characters. How many player characters you have now? 78.
Oh, much more than that.
You have more than 78
I
characters.
think we're both around 80.
You're both around 80 characters, and this is the keep group.
I have 69 active.
69 active. Okay. So in 42 years of campaigning, we have 26 adventuring groups. That does not count the Slav Squad and groups outside, or the new recruits or 2 drink minimum. It doesn't count them. But there's 26 different adventuring groups. And yes, this group is the Shieldlands. It's called the Keep Group because I ran for them when it came out in the late 90s, Return to the Keep on the Borderlands in the Shieldlands. And they just got called the Keep Group from that, and they never changed that name. So
Really no stinking name.
thank you for those kind words. Yep. So that's that answers some questions there for you as we're waiting on Tom here, but we're gonna get started. Where's my shout outs?
Oh, another dwarf for the 6 movement rate.
Yeah. But that's your choice, guys. I mean, the fad of taking.
Oh, turn around, go back the other way.
The fad of taking, you're all going to get burnt because you know what I think of you. Oh, I want to take magical. I have magical plate mail, but I take non-magical because I want a better armor class and I want all my pluses that count on my armor. And I just go heat metal and it's all over every time.
I don't care. I'll just spell magic.
Every time heat metal.
Spell magic.
So.
He doesn't have any magic armor.
So, good question, Maycam. Bill, the Master Crafter, does all the painting and crafting here. And if you saw the Gavin a couple weeks ago when we had the crafting, he does all of it. I'm terrible at it. Everyone else here is terrible at it. Tom's got some talent but doesn't have time. Bill does it all. So, and if you've seen the room, here's all craft. Alan eating pretzels. Craft. Down that line, that's all miniatures, all the way down that on that show shelves there. Crossover, Wall of Fame's there, Miniature Building Authority, right? Books, other stuff. My plastics, all my plastic miniatures, I need to pull them out. Yeah, so. And way down there's the big stuff on those tables down there where I don't have any, I can't put them on shelves. Whoops. I just did that. Sorry. I shouldn't be. A man's got to know when not to play with cameras. They'll come back. That's my bad. So.
I can't find the treasure list for this group.
Well, don't worry about it. You're not getting anything.
Iron Brigade.
Dude, just use the Legion. Use the Legion. Because there's Legion people here too.
Stinks.
I know they do. So. Yeah. Bill is the Master Crafter, absolutely. So.
I don't have Legion either.
All right, well, don't worry. Just get another. It doesn't
I gotta be
matter.
prepared for that because you're gonna have treasure, then I'm gonna have to go hunt for it.
You're not. How about this? I guarantee you won't need that book this week.
All right, then don't worry about it.
All right, so yeah, and feel free to keep on asking as we go along here. You know, not a super theatrical. There will be some RP here. So the group is there. We start at Durgam's Folly, which is the keep. If you know what Durgam's Folly is, it's an adventure by Necromancer Games, 3rd edition, written by Mike Merles himself, who now works for WotC. And we did that adventure, and that's their base of operations along the road, heading north to Walrus Crossing and beyond. All right. And also to the east, to the northeast, Radiant Fork, which is another location that they've been to multiple times. So the Ariel, who's another NPC, she's a Crusader, who's an NPC of mine. She's not. She says, "Look, I have order of view of business I have to attend to. I know. I heard we got a courier coming from Radiant Fork. Just want to make you aware," she says. So I know we got a mixed group here. I know we have some Legion people here. But whatever, you know, I'm not the de facto leader, but I wish I could stay, but I have to head to Walrus Crossing for something. Now, Garrett, you are here, and what happened to you at Homer's Hold north of? I'm giving you some background here. What happened to you north in Homer's Hold, north of Walrus Crossing a little while ago?
I was captured.
By who?
I forget.
The Fultus, the crazy Fultus people. Remember, because you broke a law.
Oh yeah,
and they publicly flogged you and were actually beating you and stuff, right?
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
All right. And what else was fun about that? Another note. What else happened in that adventure?
I died.
Yes, but before that, someone in the group said, "Well, you broke the law, so that this is just punishment."
Really?
Right? The Inquisitor.
I thought it was who was the idiot that I killed? The mission I killed.
Right, but I thought you had Missioner and Justina on that one, and Justina's like, well, you know, the law is the law if that's their law.
Oh yeah, Justina would say.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I got you. I'll get you set up on that. Yes. Hey, Tom.
Hey.
So yes, and I don't know if you've forgotten that or not, still to this point, because they should have you hanging there getting flogged in public, if you remember, by Brother Grigori's crew.
Law's the law, Jack.
Yes. I think he had ace on that adventure. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Grigori?
Yeah, remember Grigori?
Yeah.
The monk? Yeah. Yeah, Anna was even laughing at that. She thought it was hysterical. Caesar, who's that for? We don't have any hero specials yet. Everyone's got one regular to start, of course. But there you go. So, okay. just some background on what has happened here. Garrett is
What the lawful neutral character say?
I don't know.
The law's the law.
Even if it is ridiculous, even if it's ridiculous, right? Oh yes, thank you.
They're letting me throw laws. Their territory.
Inquisitors.
Exactly. We got 2 Inquisitors in this party.
That's pretty fun.
Okay. So the
Off today, Al?
Ariel departs.
Off today.
No, he was working.
I was out in God's country today.
I was in Delaware.
I was in Avondale, right north of Delaware.
Oh, that was yesterday. I was in Delaware. I was in Central Jersey today. I can't even remember where I am, what day for work. So busy. So Ariel departs. The 8 of you are here. A courier arrives with a message. It says to members of the Keep group and the Order of Ulick.
Get a better name. Is that what it says?
Well, is the Keep group worse than the Omega Patrol
No, I'm not even one of those laws.
According to Al.
and Tim? Yes. You get a message from someone and it looks like it's from Radiant Fork.
Wackos. Okay.
Well, there. Remember, that's not Homer's Hole. Radiant Fork's a different one.
Mm.
Okay. Who wants to look at it? Chandra. Chandra?
Sure.
Amelia says, no, because you're not going to, no. She says, just no.
All right, fine. Do it yourself.
No, she says, I'm not doing it, but you're not doing it either.
All right.
You're not going to, yeah.
Garrett will look at it.
Yeah, she's like, no. No to the dark elf. No. The cat neutral dark elf who has 2 weapons that are both evil.
Misunderstood.
Yes. So who's gonna do it?
Garrett.
Message. It says once again I implore your services. We need assistance. As you know, I am an ally. I will always remain an ally of yours no matter what my people do. And it's signed Sister Bertha of the Blinding Light.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's +5 Holy Avenger.
yes, you do. You got that last
Yeah,
adventure
this is
you're
my
on.
first time he's
The
actually
Sword of
using
Ansanther. Yes, it's a legendary. I mean, that is such a legendary item. That is in published sources in Greyhawk. That is, it's in Treasures of Greyhawk. So, what do you do here with wow? Sister Bertha calls on you all again from the Radiant Fork, which used to be called East Fork, but the Blinding Light people, when they took it over, changed it to Radiant Fork.
Black jobs.
The whack jobs are removed. Remember, she was pretty reasonable, and
Yeah, she was.
She was the reasonable one. Do you guys remember what happened there? Do you remember there was the guy who was trying to become a lich who failed, and then and you had to deal with him, and you had to deal with a bunch of night hags there the second time that were killing off all the people there, and you helped them twice. So now this looks like a third time, or
3rd time's a charm.
yes.
That works for me. I'm ready to go.
Saddle up.
All 8 of you.
Yeah.
I'm playing Torby, by the way.
My buddy.
Yeah, well, yeah. You could say that. She's under half your age. You're 53. She's 25.
Perfect.
So, yo, Guild Superior, what's going on? What's up, old schoolers? I like that. We'll do 4 old schools and 1 D's nuts. Taryn, good to see you.
It's already there.
Yes, we're gonna have some fun tonight. It's gonna be I always say it. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough one. Yeah, good to see you, man.
We have Pelennor the Golden. Nothing.
We do.
Yes, Pelennor the Golden and Vorkin the Agile, always with named adjectives on the end of Tom.
That's how it always was in the old days.
It was in
remember?
the old days. Yes, definitely.
Name plus adjective.
Absolutely, it was. See if I have more here. I got more here. Guild Superiors too. So,
And be honest, whenever you think of Warwick in the Tell me the truth. The imagery that comes to mind is that and on the tightrope, right?
Yeah, exactly. And no, I remember.
Or doing jumps.
I remember
rolls.
He attempted to dodge. He attempted to do his evasion on a dragon one time, and he failed. I remember that like in the 80s, and he got slaughtered by it. So, yeah,
These things happen.
So Hager, that's funny. We have. Do you remember from the original Diablo a magic item called Wort's third leg? The Dark Elf has that
Wort's
magic
third
item.
leg.
Yeah,
Wort.
and wields it.
And
Oh, I
wields
think
it.
so. Waltz.
No, same difference.
Wort.
Yeah. Bill's on vacation. Yes, you remember, darling, Wort's third leg? So yes, we actually have that here. One of the best Diablo magic items ever. So yes, Wort's third leg. His Dark Elf wields it. What does it do? Actually, it's a +3 footman's mace.
It just gives you +1 armor class, frontal armor class, -1 armor class, +1 to charisma, +1 to combat.
Yes.
It's really no other reason she uses it. It's not her best weapon, but she will.
Eleanor says when you succumb to this adventure, I'll make sure that I keep that in a nice place for you. I'll make good use of that footman's mace.
They do, yeah. So I just had to,
It's probable that she will die.
Hmm.
She is invincible.
I did because Bill. What am I going to do? Stop? How am I going to stop him? I mean, I only chain him up enough. So, hey, good evening. So once again, all the buildings you're going to see down that street, they're all almost all of them are brand new. Miniature Building Authority, Euro Village 2 Kickstarter. Okay, all pre-painted by them. And then I got some really unbelievable stuff on the hill for Gamescape. Unbelievable, man. So, yes. Yeah, Wort's leg is used to pick up the secret, open a secret cow level. That is true. Yes. So, the eight of you are going to travel along the road to Radiant Fork.
Yeah, I found cow level in Diablo 3 too.
Yeah. So you're going to take, you're at Durgam's Folly. Here, where south of the Elven Shieldlands, you're going to run up to the Drake Estate. Remember, the Drake Estate is where the two spirits of the knights and cavaliers, the husband and wife, still kind of haunt that, but in a good way. So it's at a crossroads. So basically, it is the entire Drake Estate is just left empty, but they protect it. The guardian spirits protect it from evil forces. And so you're not going to head toward Walworth. You're going to head to the east. Northeast to Radiant Fork. Okay?
Yep.
All right.
Chandra is not walking.
What are you going to do?
Fly on my nightmare.
So you're going to call it. You remember, you have to call your nightmare.
I've called it before, yes.
You're going to call it. Remember,
I'm
you
not going
don't.
to fight with it.
I understand that, but it's only so many times it's obligated to.
Yeah.
It's obligated. What's up?
Yeah. No, she's my pet. I saved her.
It's an ally. I gotta find the freaking nightmare figure. Oh, I got it. Ixis, right?
Ixis, yes. She's just my transportation. I'm gonna get her out. She's feeling a little lonely. I'll fly with the group. I'm not gonna fly ahead or scout or anything like that. She doesn't go. She doesn't feel like walking.
So
that's such commerce.
Okay. By the way, everyone, you get to see Darling next Saturday. Slav's Return, along with Stiletto Assassin.
Even though they
The Genie Summoner.
The long-awaited return.
Yeah. The Genie Summoner. Yeah, it'll be a fun one. So it's going to take you 4 or 5 days to get there. Normal travel time. In that time, Amelia is talking. Amelia Rothschild is talking, and by the way, if anyone in the audience can tell me where that, no, I don't want any of you, where that name comes from, Amelia Rothschild, with the NPC. Your Garrett, your knight, Amelia pulls you aside and travels during this time up and says, you're much more forgiving than I would be. Still got those marks, those scars on your back.
Yes. Marks of the suffering I have made in my life.
She kind of giggles and says, yeah, well, Someone in the group's got to be the glutton for punishment. I guess it's you.
Thanks, I think.
Just yes, give it up punishment if you want.
Yeah. Well, Amelia says no thanks. You got some warp thing in your head about a keep that's sunk, that's completely underwater. So I don't understand that, and I don't want to, and that's thousands of miles away in Keel Land.
That's because the idiot Knights of Ulick abandoned my
It's the
lord.
90s. This group's from the late 90s. This group started in the late 90s. Yeah.
Abandoned my lord in his time of need. You call yourself a fraternity.
Look, I am a Keelander. The Rothschilds are a very notable, reputable family. You know, we're not far from the Winchester estate, as you know. It's with an E. It's with an E, Lorcan. You're close. But hey, Josh, it's a casualty. Bill, yeah, Bill's not here, but it's a casualty. He's not playing tonight, so I'll randomize that one. Yeah, or you can give it to Bill, and he'll be back. This is a 2-weeker. He'll be back next week. You know what? I'll just give it. You specifically said Bill. I'll give it to Bill for next week. He'll be here for next week. It's not a problem. Yeah, he's off with a family vacation. So Amelia says, "Yeah, that's not the way I heard it, but that's okay."
You heard wrong. My family was there.
Your family was there. So was I. I was there. I was a kid.
So was I. How old are you?
He's 28.
I'm
Well, yeah, we weren't, but neither of us were born.
27.
Neither of us were born according to the timeline.
Remember you was.
That's so funny. None of us were born.
That's why I said my family lived on his estate.
Whose estate?
Alan's. They were one of their.
What are you, serfs or something?
Yeah, absolutely. My parents were farmers on there.
So you don't even come from the noble house of Keeland, and you've made it this far up? That's impressive, she says.
You're just an asshole. Shut up. I may just kill you right now. I'm not even thinking about it tomorrow.
Hey, Amy. Have fun at Gen Con, too, on Saturday. So, day 3.
Is anybody uncomfortable if they have a nightmare there?
No one cares.
I don't care.
Everyone's doing well, thanks. Laura Kalan. Yes. So, who do you want to give a regular hero point to? Absolutely.
Hey, you give it to me.
Absolutely. I even the original photo. Look, was that back in the day before we had portraits and stuff. Good job. Yes, a Bruce Campbell show. Yep. Angela Dotchin. I think she was either Australian or from New Zealand.
Bruce Campbell's a god.
Tom,
Not the god.
You just got a regular, and who do you want to give it to? It was from Darling. Who do you want to give it to?
Thank you. I'm going to give it to the Agile.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
By the way, Justina on our travels looks at Vorkin and says, Vorkin,
Yes.
you do not look like you have the ability to turn a sword with your flimsy armor. I may have something that would benefit you.
Oh, yeah?
If I want something in return.
Like a scratch on the back?
No.
That's good.
I have.
What exactly are you offering?
Do you wear any amulets?
He doesn't barely has anything.
Don't.
No?
No.
So you don't have a whole bunch of treasure, so I will, at some random time in the future, my decision, take one of your treasure picks. Your first treasure pick.
Oh, yeah?
For this item. You won't get anything better in your treasure pick.
What are you offering?
A +2 amulet of natural armor.
Wow.
I mean, rarely do I give out ones beyond +1.
I know.
So it's like super rare.
But the last thing I want to see is pieces of my thief all over the place. And then we're going to have to pick our own.
Remember, he's a thief acrobat,
I
so
don't care what he is.
yeah, one of like only 3 in the entire
He's a master
campaign.
cat burglar.
Yeah, the Arthur Kane of thief acrobat. Yeah, Zump's telling you to take it.
Oh, of course. It's not
Yeah.
even a question.
All right, put that down on
All
your
right,
sheet.
So I get a treasure pick of my decision when I decide.
Put that down on your sheet.
You've got 2 treasure picks. Sans a health potion.
What do you mean?
Like if there's a health potion, I always want one of those. But you can
-1, -1,
I'll give you
3.
two. I'll give you 2 for that.
Yeah,
Let's take one.
-1,
Yeah,
-1, 3, 3 on the armor class. So that what's that make your armor class now? There, Justine.
Mine is now
-11, -8.
-8.
Got it. -7, -4. I got it. Thanks, man. That makes sense. All right, nice job. As you're doing that in your travels, you hear behind you, what entire nation's going on here? What the hell are you riding? What the hell's going on with this barter thing? And you see a dude. You see this dude coming up behind you. Guys,
Is that who I think it is?
who is it? Who is it?
Oh man.
It's who? It's Whistler.
I was thinking of somebody.
It's
from way back.
Whistler. Yes, it is Whistler, the Whistler. Yes, if you're thinking of 2 or 3 movies he was in, yes, it's that Whistler. Yes, this is cheese. I have some cheese in this one, in these groups here in the Shield Lands. A priest of Merlin, the god of technology. That's not the dude. You're close. It's Whistler from yes. So he says Eric is scouting by just to make sure. We've been on your trail last couple of days. We were tasked with escorting you there. Plus, we know what's going on. So, yes, it looks like him too. The miniature, doesn't it? Yep.
What is going on?
Who says that?
Chandra. Oh, sorry, Justina.
Justina. You turn around, and behind you is this guy. It's not good, he says. It's not good at all. Got the sunglasses on. Yeah, Darling's new website's awesome. It's not good, he says. But it's not there. It's not there.
What is it?
It's a town beyond there. But we should wait. We don't need to talk about it now. There's nothing we can do about it now. Nothing you can do about it.
1 minute is a turn, right?
Yeah. We got 1 minute around.
1 minute's around. 10
Rounds.
minutes to the turn.
We do it rounds.
Okay.
Yeah. So is it all right if we join you for the last day of the trek here? I was getting bored talking to myself.
As long as you have
Eric doesn't talk much.
as long as you have your own food, we don't care.
He says, well, I have my victuals. What are victuals anyway?
I have no idea.
They're a food for human consumption that's one step removed from pouched cat food.
Yes. Tom, you're gonna sit in Bill's seat. It's actually pretty good. They'll probably sit over there for a bit.
No, I'm just cruising around.
You're just cruising around, just
Yeah.
wandering. He's wandering aimlessly. You got a head sticking up there.
Just
You
wandering.
can't sit
guys.
down.
I always have ants in my pants.
So, the both of them join your group for the time being and traveling up to Radiant Fork. So
Excellent.
Amelia says, well, this makes me very comfortable. Don't need to worry with them around that much. They're the best scouts there are. So on day 4, at the end of day 4, you make it in the Radiant Fork. Now, it's not on the table, but I've had that spread out before. But it's an entire community. You get there; it's very prosperous now. It is a Fultis. It is a Fultian town. Remember that. They came from the Theocracy of the Pale. A lot of them, because there's open land in the Shield Lands, have come south or southwest into the Theocracy. This is one. There's a Church of Fultis there. The message said to meet Sister Bertha there, who you've worked with before. You actually saved her life from the night hags.
Right.
Yep. So
I
hey,
don't
roll
bring
with
it-
it.
I don't bring the nightmare in town. Obviously, I let it go.
Okay.
Go out.
No,
and
that's
find
probably a
one, so-
smart move.
Yeah.
All right, so you're introduced, and let me get rid of that. They also both kind of disappear.
Didn't Chandra used to have the face paint so she could look human? But she didn't want to do it now.
I don't know. No, I
What
don't
do
think
we call
so.
that?
One of my drones.
Can you just call that the nightmare?
Yeah, that's my pet.
Right.
I can call it whenever I want.
Yo, Vancouver, good to see you.
It's a nasty fight if I don't want to ever fight. I don't want to lose it. So
So,
it's just my buddy for transportation. I don't have to hang out with you guys.
What does it mean? Bite and kick.
And breath.
Sister Bertha says, adventurers, members of the keep, welcome. Thank you for coming. Says my two esteemed assistants with me. As you can see, Radiant Fork has become extremely prosperous.
Justine says she's impressed.
Well, if you recall, the hags had you really helped us with the hags and saved my life, and I always appreciate that. And said, unlike some of the others of our sect and clan and religion, particularly to the north of here, I want to, we want to all just get along in peace. She says, whether our religions are different is immaterial to us. Evil is what must be abridged. It must be dealt with, she says. And we have a situation here that really we want to bring it to your attention. Shall I discuss this?
Sure.
You may ask me questions at any time. All right. Once more into the breach. Yes. One more time on the map. Along the road, the southwest road out of Radiant Fork. So each of these dots is 10 miles roughly. That dashes that pink dot's 50 miles. Halfway, and then due south, is another community. They're everywhere in this area. It's like ghost towns. There's no one there. When the Ayu's invasion came, people fled. People were enslaved. They were taken away. But now expatriates are coming back because some of this land it's cheap, it's open. So a group of older Knights of the Holy Shielding, ones that were retiring, and she says, imagine many of them even survived.
That number's got to be like 1.
Really? Yes. Remember, Reaper Miniatures giveaway tonight, everyone.
And the only reason he survived was because he was the note keeper and the financial guy.
Founded a small community of roughly, it's nice. It had, there's a ruined cathedral to Paylor on a hill that I heard they were attempting to fortify or rebuild. And then there's a town. The town's completely untouched. Maybe 1 or 2 buildings are destroyed. There's a nice inn. It was called, for some reason, the Golden Goose. And they resettled it, and they renamed the town Knight's Rest.
Okay, what was the reason for some of the destruction again?
Oh, during the wars, the Iusians destroyed the Temple of Paylor, but they moved on quickly, and they didn't occupy. There was no one in the town. They didn't occupy the town. They took out enslaved anyone, and then moved on. There was, it's a small town out of the way. So a lot of these towns exist all over the Shieldland. So, and this area is clear. So, yep. But we were trading with them because they're not. They're not Fultians at all. Most of them are Heronius worshippers. Some Paylor worshippers. It went silent, like nothing.
What could possibly go They probably just forgot to respond. They might have been on Kager all-night party.
No. Any of these? No, absolutely not. I mean, it's the collection's here. Yeah. I'm gonna hit some, and if I miss you all, I apologize. But people who I've seen on, I need to get a Vancouver by Night one too. So, what?
So you're looking for us to go and find out why they're not responding.
Hey, Celtic. Yes. And then out of the blue, like they were there, but you just didn't see them. The older Whistler says, we scouted that a week ago. We did not go into town because it's just weird. I mean, it looks like everyone just left. Just
Roanoke?
like that. Almost. But then I had a bad premonition of Walrus Crossing. And Eric here says he saw in one building, in particular the inn, it's loaded with things moving around in it.
Like?
And I said we weren't about to, with just the two of us, we weren't about to. But I got the premonition that it's almost like Walrus Crossing all those years ago.
All the undead in the world.
Like something happened to the people here.
Looks like they may have to repopulate again. Maybe we'll just claim this town for
It's out of the way. What do you want to do out here? Your keep is nice and secure. Durgan's Folly's in a protected area. The front lines are hundreds of miles away. It's like, what do you want to do? Come out here. You're not. This is like going out in what's the movie? Last of the Mohicans. Going out, and just
for mud
oh my god, yeah. Sure. Please follow everyone that I shouted out, and also please follow the 3 Winter's Tales, Phoenixy, and Sensei for Sunday night. Please follow them all. So it's like no, don't want to. Do not want to go inside. Thank you.
Connor says, I'd be interested to go and see what's happening there.
Amelia says, well, I would, of course, too. Undead,
Probably for different reasons.
undead don't scare me. Being a priestess of Ouija. Or as Len said, Ouija. Walt is playing the part of Daniel Day-Lewis. Yes, Garrett is Daniel Day-Lewis's character. Except he gets killed all the time. Or limbs cut off, or gets tortured.
Maybe Chandra should change their deity.
Wow, what's your deity?
Zaggy.
Tactic's fine. Cat neutral deity. Cat neutral.
So what's Ouija?
Lawful neutral.
Can't work with it.
I'm going to have to put a long sword in Varkin's hand.
Torvey says to you, Pellinor, this sounds bad and scary, but if I'm by your side, then you give me courage.
I appreciate that, Torvey. But together we'll make this right.
And also you hear another woman's voice talk, and the sword. You hear the sword of Ansanther, which speaks common, says, "Evil must be dealt with always, my friends." Because remember, a lot of you met her before. You took her to there.
Yeah.
You took her to that site at the Gradivus Estate, if you recall, on that adventure. What was Dark Fate?
Dark Fate takes exception to that statement.
Well, Dark Fate, you're is like. Can that speak common?
Yeah, to me.
Oh yeah. Well, of course, Dark Fate's evil.
It's just sort of evil.
It hunts elves, doesn't it?
Yes.
Hell, it hunts elves and dark elves both.
Drow, especially Drow.
Especially Drow, but it's an evil. It's a Drow weapon to hunt other Drow.
Right.
Yes. Gotta love it.
So it's perfect for me to have. I hate
The old Crane Tar would have found that fascinating.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, it speaks common. Actually, no, it speaks common, undercommon, and
Yeah, but does it want to fight with a Holy Avenger at this point?
I'm sure it thinks it's better than that.
Yeah, probably. Even Holy Avenger's +5. It's the last +5 weapon I've given out.
Actually, both of my characters have interesting weapons.
Yep.
Varkin also has a weapon that only one exists in the whole campaign. Do you know what that is?
Enlighten us.
It's a +3 longsword, but it's a cursed keen.
Oh yeah, so it fumbles on a 1 or 2 if he uses it. So if he has a +2 weapon, but if he wields a +3, he fumbles on a 1 or 2.
And hits on a 9 or criticals on a 9.
20.
Just a 20.
No. It's
Oh yeah, it's both, right?
It's a 19 and 20.
Yeah, but it
it's
fumbles
also
on 1 or 2.
fumbles on
Yeah,
one or
you're right.
two.
It's both. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, so it's a nastier weapon. So, do you have any questions of Sister Bertha? She says, "Look, I was not going to risk my. I'm sorry, but I was not going to risk my people going into that town to figure out what's up."
Sean says people probably couldn't handle it anyhow.
She says, "You're probably correct." Oh, Dark One.
That's why you bring in the experts.
Mike, the +5 weapon's a published source adventure, though. Cloaks of Invisibility aren't.
His cloaks are invisible.
Yes.
Sean has close from this building.
Tell him the Islandfeld rule. Tell Mike this rule. The no just no Islandfeld rule.
You keep talking about it, you will never see it in your lifetime.
But other characters will get it.
Would I do that to Mike?
Absolutely.
Darling, have fun in your game. We'll get you in the near future. Yeah, thanks. We were gonna have. If Darling was available, we were gonna have I was gonna have her hop in, and we were gonna play. I don't mind that group instead.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but she couldn't.
Oh, Antiquities. He's actually playing the role of Madeline Stowe.
Yes. No, at least that wasn't the whiny sister.
Right. That was a shame. I felt bad for her, man. She just leaped off the cliff.
She stepped off. She didn't leap off. She took a step.
She stepped. Well, that was better. That was that or Magua.
Yeah, that was
manhandling you nightly.
that was such a great movie.
That Wes Studi was the Wes Studi's the man. He's played some interesting characters.
Yeah, that was an awesome movie. Thanks, darling. So, yeah, I can't risk my people going in their town like that. They occupied. I mean, it was like 24 of them, mostly retired older Knights of the Holy Shielding, who probably were not in the Shieldlands or were all over, and had come back and
their families
sure.
are just the
yeah. There's families there too. Yeah, absolutely.
no kids I can kill good. Just kidding. One character.
Yeah. So, unfortunately.
That's so shame. Yeah, we'll go make it all right.
So you're going to head to Knight's Rest?
Yep.
Yes.
I didn't know what the original name was. I was thinking of a crappy name near us. I was thinking of Paulsboro or Gloucester City. Or
You can start using the local.
But the Knight's Rest
I like
is...
Knight's Rest. It's perfect.
Knight's Rest is... No, I'm saying originally they renamed it to Knight's Rest. Yeah. So, okay. So the 8 of you...
How far
Eric?
is down?
It's 25 miles.
So,
Southwest, and then off the road there's a track, a tertiary track heading off that main road heading southwest.
is it a good track? Or is it
You can't miss it. So
I'm saying, is the road good?
He's-
2 days travel?
yeah,
Maybe 3?
2. So Eric says, "Do we need to accompany you there and then depart?
I think we'll be all right.
Are you sure?"
You probably have more important things to do.
I do have more important things.
So go do more important things then.
Whistler says there's always stuff that we need to do for for the Knights of the Holy Shielding.
We will save your kin.
They're not Knights of the Holy Shielding. Remember, they're freelancers. They're both freelancers, and they pick and choose who they want to work with, and always have. So, all right. Yes, I cheesed it up.
There was a time in the past, Jay, like
With
the
a damn
80s,
fear.
that you would never have those freelance.
Yeah, I know. But I cheesed it up with a damp fear in my game. So, the '90s were a great time.
That's why my next character is going to be a.
Looking to get one of those?
What's the
What's that?
Looking to get one.
They're mine.
A what?
You bought one?
Yeah.
I'm putting these away.
what's the half demons?
No tieflings.
Tiefling. That's not what I have. Is tiefling.
No, I get enough razzing from doing the Dragonborn. We're not doing, and they're not tieflings, by the way. They're either Allodemons or Cambions in our campaign.
We're doing the
No tieflings.
mechanic rival for the
Sister Bertha says, I can't offer you any reward, but I know that you probably would want to do this anyway, because
I want that
if this community if there's anyone left you can save there, or if this community needs to be purged.
Just the answer, absolutely.
Okay.
We need to rectify this. This was somebody's home, and somebody took it from them.
Could you please let us know what happens? Okay.
Now, Sean was like, nothing.
No.
Well, something for the effort.
when you are on your deathbed, you will receive total consciousness.
You will all be dead when I'm on my deathbed.
Half devils, yeah. Remember the old day in the first edition, Cambions and Alademons. Yep.
I'm gonna do a Tifa with a tail.
Go for it. You can do that. And then, right? 10 seconds into the new first level. No. Sister Bertha wishes you all the best. Wishes you good luck. And hopes that you all come back alive and in one piece and not changed. All right? You can put everyone on the edge of the road all the way over there. The camera's in good position, so you can put them right somewhere on the edge. So do not break any of the figures because I do not want to get blamed.
I won't blame you either way.
Especially if the Meister Crafter's not here.
Yes. So right now there are no specials out there, guys.
Just Vorkin has a regular, right?
A bonus regular. Everyone's got one regular. Okay. Tom's got one character. I have one regular as well. Which is
And,
okay.
and you said Vorkin has two?
Nice, good old fashioned game. What's that?
He has a bonus
Varkin's
too?
got two, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
Mhm.
we're going to go front rank Pelennor. We're going to go front rank Justina and
Garrett.
Garrett. Front rank.
How many
Garrett's got a big plume on his hat, right?
It's
Abilities.
It's built in. It's built in your
Okay.
stats.
Okay, that's
Sorry,
what I thought.
changing your stats.
That's what I
Right,
figured.
Yeah,
Okay,
what's
cool.
that?
Garrett's got a big plume on his hat.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Move it up another 4 inches. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see him.
I'm going to put him there.
Okay,
on the
sounds good.
outside.
Sounds
He
good.
doesn't stand very well.
Yep.
And Pelennor. He doesn't stand very well. All right, second rank. Chandra wants to go there.
So you're gonna go three.
Chandra goes here. And
Amelia's in the middle.
Amelia.
Yeah.
And then where's Working? Working goes in the back.
Yeah.
I have two in the back. So who wants to go in the second row?
I'll put Torvi. She's an Inquisitor.
Torby.
And Axel in the back with it working,
There you go.
which is fine. You got a good precinct, a war precinct clanging in, which really may come in handy on this one. You know.
Yep.
So. Okay. All right. So you have the 8 of you, and as you come into the downtown area of Knight's Rest, you see the big building.
Jay, as we get here, I get off I bring the war horse for the 2-day ride. The nightmare for the 2-day ride. Then I have it say I should stay close by.
Okay.
In case I need to get out of here. You next plan, right?
Amelia cast 1 spell. That's it.
Close.
Resist fire lasts for a long time. Right?
Yeah. Oh, you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Axel.
Axel casts resist fire on himself.
What's that? Nightmare. Yeah, you just stay out here for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
So up ahead, and that's a 2-story. It's an awesome building because it's got a rear attachment onto it. Is the Golden Goose, the main inn. Beyond that, you believe is a rebuilt or a reconstituted church of probably either Hieronymus or Palor. You're not sure at this distance. You see the red buildings, the brewery.
Right.
You got a cobbler, a weaver, some other buildings. You got one ruined building you're walking by appears to have been destroyed years ago. They haven't built that up. So,
I got some spells to cast.
okay.
Justina uses her sword and casts bull strength.
Right.
So that gets me to 1851.
It's in there +6/+10 2-handed with your +3 firebrand flamberge.
Correct.
Yeah.
Chandra's got a bunch of spells time to cast.
You want to buff up? That's great. I can just dispel them all.
Can't dispel these.
I love
All right, ready?
Yeah, sure.
Blood lightning.
Can you control what direction that goes?
40 feet in any direction.
So 40 feet all directions when it comes out of you?
Yep.
Friend or foe?
Yeah.
When you get damaged.
When I get damaged. But I don't have to release it. If I don't release it, it heals me.
Okay.
Just
You don't
like-
have to release it.
Correct.
Okay. All right. What level's that?
4th.
Fourth level necromancer. Got it.
Protection from paralysis.
Yeah, that's a good one. Because it also makes you immune to slow.
Yep.
That's another necromancer spell. Yep.
And
Oh.
protection from evil.
That's only like.
That's right. That's shorter.
That's shorter.
But detect undead as soon as we get in town.
Jay,
That's
you said
fine.
-1, 3, -1.
Yeah. Everything dropped 2 spots.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Now you're tied for the worst armor class in the group instead of the worst. You and Torvi. Actually, you are no Torvi's worse because she usually fights her bastard sword 2-handed because she only has a normal shield.
So no shield. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, what exactly was the name of that again?
It's annual natural armor +2.
Oh, gotcha. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a rare item.
Very rare.
Very rare. All day long in Neverwinter Nights, you always get the +1s.
Yeah.
All the time in the Neverwinter Nights.
But she doesn't need it. She doesn't need
Exactly, Carson. So when you cast Detect Undead, what's in range?
60.
60. So the building right where Pellinor is detects it. The buildings behind you that you walked by detect it. Everywhere, there's undead everywhere.
Okay. I should have changed my gas room.
Say it.
Town.
I'm waiting.
Was it a nice town? Until the zombies came?
I was waiting.
It was a nice town. Until the zombies came.
It's always that way.
Most towns are nice till the zombies come.
Now. Oh, this one's 2 floors too.
This is really nice too.
Oh, they're all awesome, dude. They're awesome, and the scale's pretty good. Like the old NBA is a little bit bigger. This scale is like dead on. That really matches up with.
I like the sag roof on these small.
Yeah,
so
and they look very realistic.
Yeah,
So
I like that.
I'm just gonna put some in the inside here and coming out. Oh, I know.
Jay, remember what you said before the game started?
What?
I suspect there's going to be what in this game?
TPK. See, this needs to be
Many catch
needs to
piece.
be re-glued. That piece is came a
There
little
will be
damaged.
TPK. Chandra will leave. Put my gas robe on and just walk away.
All right, I need more.
I'll get somebody to
Let me just put that over here.
I'll get somebody to find your bodies.
So, you detect undead everywhere.
Hey guys,
Everywhere.
we're surrounded by undead.
You cast the spell detect
Call that
undead, and
damn horse now.
Have to go charging through town. No, I don't want to risk them hurting her.
Only for transportation.
Correct.
so
Emergency
And
nothing
role
like,
playing.
nothing's come out yet, which is weird. So, what do you do?
Here, kitty. We put some brains in front of us, see if that tracks anything. Watch out, you're about to fall off the back of the table there.
Yeah. You're about to fall.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. He did cast bull strength.
Who did?
Pellinor.
Give me 1 sec.
You're right on the edge there.
I know. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, that's good enough for now. I think. No, now it's good. I got stuff everywhere. All right.
So can we see in and actually see them?
Well, they're moving very slowly.
Like zombies?
Very.
Jay, did we hear
slowly.
anything before anything? Like when we first hit the streets, did we hear anything, or it was just
No.
kind of low?
No, you heard like tumbleweeds and stuff.
Right, and no activity in the
No
streets
animals,
either, right?
nothing. So,
Okay.
yes. Woohoo! Exactly. So wait,
Okay.
bull strength. Wait, 1 sec. Bull strength Pelmer. Where'd you cast it off of? That's an innate, right? That's a spell you have, correct?
It's a spell.
Yeah. All right. Mark it off. Your strength. Strength's 14.
It's right here. Right there.
Got it. So okay, you went up to 18. Let's see. I rolled 4. So 18 +1 +2. You had no strength bonus. So now you're +7 to hit, +9 damage with that Holy Avenger. 3 attacks every
Right.
2 rounds. You get a bull strength.
By the way, Jay,
Yep.
before we get in town, just have Chandra down 2 hit points.
What? Why?
Because I need to do that once a day.
Oh, you need to cut yourself
Yeah.
because you took a price. What's your ability?
I have a somnolent gaze.
Yes, which is not going to really help here, is it?
No.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
it slows people. That's all it does.
well, slows living people.
Yeah, well, there could be a living person left.
Sure. 2 points of damage. Yeah, because you have to cut yourself every day. You're a cutter now. Yes. So what do you do?
Any vampire touch somebody in town, so it doesn't really matter.
You detected undead everywhere.
Okay, so can I see into this room because that's a big
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're
right.
barely moving. What do you do?
amulet of controlling undead.
Right, so you do that. What's the rest of the group do as she's doing that?
900 for that one and 6 for the other.
I had my ability. What level? What are they?
Customers.
Just regular zombies?
No, I tell him.
Okay.
What are my customers?
You just got to tell me what they are turned as.
Right.
Blackhawk and Super Blackhawk.
I'll see if I can even.
Roll me a 20-sided die. Want to know what anyone else is doing? Is Chandra's attempting to use her amulet controlling undead? What level is that? A 12?
No.
Okay.
I have the numbers all here.
Go for it.
12,
12.
which gives me up to Wraith.
Okay. What's everything else doing while she's doing that? He was like, what the hell are you doing?
I see friends.
Are they coming out yet? No.
It's all simultaneous. It's all. I gave you guys all action. Camellia says, I have 2 of them. She casts Spectral Hand. Just so she...
That's already out.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I don't need to move, So, what's the rest of the group do?
Just the delays are. Oh, I guess we're.
No delays.
No delays.
No delays. I want everyone to do what they're doing. You're going to move forward because, yeah. Uh-oh.
Just going to move forward and see if she sees anything here. She's not going to go into the pond, into the water. She's going to stop right in front of us.
Okay. So, eat to surf. Eat to surf. Bad news for everyone. Eat to surf always wins Reaper giveaways. We got one tonight. So, good to see you, man. Father and son and team Eat to Surf. There we go. We got, by the way, it's an ogre smasher and a young mage. All right?
Are they friends?
Well, they could be. So there you go. An ogre and a young mage on that, please. So, well, go ahead. Last call. Torvi says, Torvi says, what are we doing, Pellinor? What are we doing? They're everywhere.
Hold the line.
Torvi moves over to where Pellinor is. She doesn't want to be away from Pellinor. Torvi. Yep. Anyone else?
Nope.
Nobody breached the streets yet, right?
Nobody's left.
Nothing's left.
Okay.
Chandra just attempted to do a control undead, and I'm going to tell you what the effects are at the end.
They explode.
All right?
They blast.
Done?
Yes.
Jay, is he able to attempt to hide over here?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Completely useless this whole adventure.
No.
All right, so you attempt to hide. All right, so I'm walking all over here because I'm going to do everything. So they're moving. Yeah, she got her. They're moving very slowly. Did you ever see World War Z? All of a sudden, they move faster than zombies you have ever seen. 3 of them surround Vorkin.
What's the
3,
movement rate?
15.
Ooh.
3 move out on Axel.
Mel.
3 move out here on Garrett. 4 on Chandra.
That breaks our balls.
No, it doesn't. They have a special ability called Swarm. Stuff starts this round. Stuff's coming out of the other buildings. Like, oh my! They just like fast zombies. Not new creation.
I assume that I didn't control them.
No,
Could I have?
I'm not telling you because I want
Yeah,
you
there's
to.
probably some.
I want you to use other abilities. Like, oh my god! They're like, they got that glowing hate in their eyes too,
like Juju's.
like Juju zombies. Yes. Another monster that'll appear in the Free City of Altamira box set. There's going to be a couple of them. Yes. Fast zombies.
Is the outhouse safe?
Oh, is it really too much? These guys are 9th and 10th level. They can handle this. So, you know what? We don't need... Here. This camera's not doing us anything good here. Sorry about that. I should have moved this earlier. Okay. So,
Chandra.
it's a knit.
I know.
Hold on.
Well, as they come charging at me, I can say something.
Sure.
I say to Pellinor, leave me alone.
All right. Well, both of you and Torvi and Pellinor are both right there. Okay. So,
Put some
stuff.
distance between us.
The other 3 buildings, the inn and the other 2 buildings up ahead, they're more. You know, I'm not moving. They didn't come out this round, but you especially just seen or had you hear more. Give me a net, please. Who wants to roll it first?
Alan.
Well, I'm feeling lucky today. I'm going to use the magic red dice of pure victory.
Oh, honey, I'm hot tonight.
4, 2/3 of the way there.
So it has a 33% chance.
Thank you for the follow. 5.
Cheated.
He did.
We'll start with Vorkin. 3 attacks of Vorkin. You're like, I'm sneaking. All of a sudden, 3 of them. Because there's 3 of them on Swarm.
Does he get to an attempted evade? Like a roll?
I won
or
a
something?
net.
What's that? Okay.
You got to win a net to evade.
Okay.
So, because there's 3, they're all +1 to hit. All right, so here we go. 3 fast zombies attack as same. They attack on the same hit die that Juju's attack at.
6.
I'm not-
6.
Your -1 armor class. They're all base plus. They're all 13 hit, 12 hit exactly, 5 miss. So, actually, they're not making that much of a noise. God, that's terrible. 11 points. Vorkin.
I'll do 39.
Yes, this is going to be a tough one. 3 attacks. Garrett. They all +1 because of the swarm ability. There's 3 on you, and they all get a base +1. Garrett's armor class is, as we continue here, God, everyone's all over the place. -4. You got a shield out, correct?
Mm-hmm.
-4. No buff spells up. All right. So, all right. First one, 12 miss. Second one, 17 hit. Third one, critical. Oh! There's no specials. Oh no! 95.
95 is triple damage.
There's that. And then there's triple. They do 2 to 12 on a hit.
How are they attacking?
Claws. Oh, that stinks. Boy, you're lucky.
What alignment are they?
Neutral evil.
Oh, my sword, my weapon like that.
22. Garrett, 22. You're down 77 hit points. 3 attacks, Axel.
No.
Axel, -6 armor class. 8 miss. Critical hit. 10 miss.
God, man.
36.
36. Double. And you're lucky because 36 is right in the middle of a whole bunch of like
10.
missing.
Axel, 10 hit points. You're down to 72. Chandra. They're all +2 to hit because of 4. By the way, with the swarm rules, I said most they can do is 5, which will all be up +3. But they get a base +1, so they're all +3 to hit you. All 4 of them attacking. -8. 4 of them attacking. Their armor. -8. 16. 19 hit. 18 hit. 11 miss. 10 miss. 2 hits. Oh, 19.
I'm letting it go.
That right? Okay, they're right there.
Okay.
You're gonna let the blood.
I got 4 things attacking.
Wait, all right. So you take 19. You're gonna let the blood lightning go. It's gonna hit Torvi and Pellinor. Okay.
I told him to run so we didn't get initiative.
Okay. Oh my God.
It's not gonna be a lot. 10. No save for this one.
Now, what's the type of damage?
Lightning?
Is it lightning or is it?
Lightning. 20.
Okay, 1 sec.
I'll look it up to verify that.
Yeah, make sure it's not it's not negative.
It's definitely lightning.
All right. Well, if it's lightning, just all right. Chandra, you took 20. You're down to
Blood
50.
lightning. Yeah, the storm manifests
Yuck.
a web of leaping and crackling
Good to see
blood
everyone.
red lightning raging out from any wounds. The being has to deal with all beings within 40 feet, 6 dice 6 of damage. Being struck by blood lightning must make a saving throw to take half.
How much did you do?
20.
All right, so let me do the four fast zombies on you. Max damage for that is half.
What do you mean? They're like half damage.
Yeah. Failed, made, failed, made.
60 points of damage. No, sorry. 10,
10, 5, 5.
30 points of damage.
Torvy,
Sorry about that, Pelennor.
you're not evil, even though you should be.
Who's
She
not
needs a 9.
not evil?
17 made, half damage 10.
I am perfectly.
She's
clear.
like, oh, that hurt. You are mean.
Give me again initiative. So you got that out of there.
I know.
Pelennor, what do you need on your save? From your own ally.
For my own ally against
Loosely defined.
against spells.
Yes.
6.
Good. No, he'll fail. It's Tom rolling.
I'm gonna use my regular.
You use your regular, make it a 5.
Tom will
How many
absolutely.
points is it?
No, it's only 20 points. Worth 10 points if you fail. Don't do it.
Don't do it, Billy.
You're gonna need it.
Roll a die, please.
Just roll better than 6.
He's got 91 hit points as well.
Fine. Yeah.
17. 10
Cool.
points. You got 81.
10 points. It's just a scratch.
So, Pelennor, now that you're here and that went off, are you going to stay fighting?
Now you can stay fighting.
Yes.
So, at the end of the rounds, Justina, we will have 5 on you.
Justina or Chandra?
Justina, coming out of the openings of those 2. I'm not going to put them out to the end of the round. So, just note you'll have 5 on you coming. All right? So, what are you going to do, Pelennor?
Going to attack.
All right, so Torvy's going to attack the same one you're attacking. So show me which one you're attacking.
I'm attacking this one right here. This one is coming at her.
No, they're all on Chandra because she tried turning.
They are, okay.
They're all on Chandra.
All right.
It's a swarm attack.
All right, so then it's this.
They're all attacking Chandra this
Okay.
round. All right, so
Gotcha.
all right, let me 50% chance. This is one that failed its save, so go ahead. They are fast zombies, armor class 2. So you are a 9th level fighter. You need a base 11. She needs a base 13 without modifiers.
Okay.
That's nasty.
Base 11 for 9th level, you said, right? Fighter.
Seven.
The priest needs 14. Got that hits.
Yep.
Give me damage. You got 1 attack this round, 2 the next. I don't know if it's the same. Pelennor plus 9 damage. It's not chaotic evil. You'd add another 5. 15 points. That's full. Torvy. She missed 2. Garrett, you got 3 surrounding you.
Miss.
Your 2 attacks per round. Total on the
Yeah.
second one?
10 plus 7.
That hits easily. Give me damage. None are down yet. poor. We're gonna do something.
11.
We're going to attempt something that I hate to do, but we're gonna do it. So what's Vorkin gonna do? You can state I'm going to use evasion this round,
Yeah,
and
that's
then you got to roll your percent
okay.
to get out of the engaged combat because you're a thief acrobat. So technically, you can jump up on something, pop away, and then,
I can hop onto the roof.
Yeah.
yeah.
Jump off.
Right.
Jump up.
But-
I could do some pretty-
So Amelia sees you overwhelmed.
Mhm.
She casts. I hate to do it early, she says, but she's got 2 of them. She casts fireball on those. You better make your evasion, dude. Fireball on those. She's like,
your character's getting picked on here, Tom.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
she's like, get out, get it, because she knows he'll get overwhelmed and killed. So, all right, evasion.
Just double check something.
What's your evasion percent? Thief acrobat.
50%.
50%. You have 2 regulars. You want to add them ahead of time to make it 60.
Sounds good.
All right, so you burned both your regulars. See, both your you kept your other regular for Pelennor. All right, 60% chance to evade this, and then you can disengage. Yeah, I have a plan. Cusser, yes. I know this is nasty. These are high level characters, man. They're big boys and girls.
Okay, this round, Justina, while she's waiting for things to
You
engage
did.
her.
Yeah.
Is
You're
there
not attacking.
I'm going to cast one of my true sights.
Okay.
I don't want anything sneaking up on me.
Who's getting? What's that?
Justina will cast true sight.
All right, so you're just gonna stay there in defense.
Yeah, they're coming towards me.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. She went.
I can shoot him with a crossbow, but it's not really working.
Amelia was going to fireball the ones coming on you, but then saw that he's going to get slaughtered.
Working these out.
So,
Did Morgan make the jump?
yeah, he did. He did. 10 die 6. Fireball from the priest of Ouija. Should they get necromancer spells of a certain level? So let's see what we got here. 17, 19. Wow. 29. Wow. 40. Most it gets half damage though. Made. Failed. 10, 20, 20. Move. So you just move Working out of that engaged combat. Axel.
Wee zoom. Boom. I'm over here now hiding. You don't see me. I was back up more than that. You know,
I think you
no,
missed.
no. Yeah, it's like
7 plus
you know,
6
the
is
catch
13. He needs
Any
a
view
14.
of you.
Okay.
He missed.
Hide like a.
Missed by 1.
Come out later.
With
on
Cardinal,
engage.
huh?
Then you get monkey.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Axel surrounded and missed. All right. So did everyone get an action?
Yes.
Okay. I know I'm a mean DM.
Severe weather alert. What?
Maybe there's a thunderstorm coming or something because of the heat. Coming out of these buildings here. She's like, all right, so we have 4 still in Chandra. Where'd you go? What's your movement rate? Actually, you gotta do a parry back out evasion, so that's as far as you can get.
Okay.
All right. So you got to rid of those 3. Amelia knows she's going to get them now. 3 on Axel. Okay, that's it right now. Go ahead, Tom. You're in it.
It's actually 14 to answer your question.
You got 14-inch movement rate, yeah. So nasty.
Yes.
Yes. Do not take this idea to sir. If you like these fast zombies, I know I can't stand the movie, but I was like, why can't in D&D there be these super fast zombies? There aren't any. And this would be perfect time to bring them out, man, right? 3, that's bad.
Even if I had 5, I still would have lost.
Justina, you're lawful neutral, so you don't get a penalty. Mine. What's your armor class?
Minus 8 now.
+3 for all of them extra bonus because it's above 2. At 3, it's +1. At 4, it's +2, and at 5, it's +3 in the swarm attack. That's not damage; it's to hit.
Yep.
So -8. All right, so again, it's 1
Unless
off.
they're chaotic.
They're not. I said they're all
Right.
mutually evil. 16s. Hit. Fumble. Miss.
All right, that worked out.
Damage on Justina. 5 points. This is a multi-weeker, everyone. It's 2 weeks. This is not a one-nighter. Fumble effect. 88.
88. Fumble effect. Distracted. Roll under hit dice on die 12. Our opponent gets an extra attack this round.
You want that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
There are only 3 hit die.
Okay.
Or they
So
attack a 6 hit die
you gotta
monsters.
roll under 3 hit die. 12. Don't do it.
7. Got it. Get an extra attack on 1.
So I get 2 attacks this round.
Yeah, just one. Just do one this
one
round
now?
because it's not during your action yet. I don't want to get all confused. You do the bonus attack.
24.
Give me damage.
They're large, right?
No. You're fighting with the flambeurs, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Plus 10 damage.
Oh, that's plus 11, actually. That's 2 to
It's cleaving, too. If anyone's not doing cleaving damage, let me know, please.
Obviously, Chandra's not. It's all blunt.
Right. Okay. All your damage is half.
Okay. That's a 15 points.
All right. That's all full. Chandra, 4 again. Miss. Miss. Miss by 1. Miss. 4 misses.
It's good clean living right there.
Garrett. Miss. Wow, dice went cold. Hit. Miss. 9. Down to 68. On Axel. Miss. Hit. Miss. 8.
What's our armor class in these things?
2. Actually, on 64. 3 to Ron Vork and put them all on Amelia, please. Okay?
Yes.
Lorcan never gave out the regular that he guessed that Amelia Rothschild's from Jack of all trades, so I'm going to randomize it.
Wait, they would have gotten that far already?
Yeah,
Oh my God, they were 15.
No, I know that, but I'm just.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, Chandra, you got the regular.
Yay! Thank you.
Try to burn, man.
Burn only has half damage.
Yeah, but Lorcan, you have no mages. There are 2 necromancers in the group. There are no magic users. The necromancer gets fireball to clean out things. So, Justina, you can roll your normal attack now, as we are all done.
Same one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's a 17.
15.
15. I'm sorry, 15. Can't do math. I think I should hit. 9th level. Armor class 2. That definitely hits, right?
You need 12s. No, you need wait a minute. What did I say?
9th level.
10s.
Oh, so I hit with a 4 better. All right, all this plus 11. Max 19.
All right, 1 sec. These all come out this round. Excuse me. Be careful with these 3. These are the real nice build paint jobs there. Those are coming down from the church.
Wait, monster zombies?
They're the same.
Oh.
There's only 25 total.
Okay. I hope that I just.
Some of them are like child size. I mean, they're all different sizes. But your turning ability, your command turn completely didn't work, obviously. So next we'll go to Pellinor. You gonna attack the same one?
Yep.
2 attack round for both you and Torvi. Same target. She hit twice. Or your 2 attacks. You don't need to roll damage if you don't fumble or crit. All right, drop the one that Torvi at first one down.
Which one on Twerby?
The one right in front of Pellinor.
Yeah, Pellinor and Torvi. One of the ones on you,
Yep.
Chandra. All right, Chandra, you're up.
Chandra. So Chandra is going to attack this round, Jay. Scimitar, Dark Fate. All right?
All right, because you want the similar to dance.
Right. And it's cleaving.
Got it. So is it +3?
+4, +4.
All right, so there's no change.
No.
Go ahead. Roll, please. Now, you blood lightning last round, so you're doing a completely...
Hold on, let me rephrase that. Hold on. No. I'm not that good. Not this round. I have a +3 sooner. I'm not using that.
It's +1, so it's 2 lower.
+1. Right. So
It's +2, +2.
First round +2, +1.
No, the power hand's +2, +2.
Yeah, +2, +2.
Yeah.
Fumble.
Oh,
Any specials, right?
no one has any specials. Not me, not anyone.
13.
It's okay. Trust me, they gave out a
part
ton of
of this
stuff.
high-level adventure Jay already organized with the.
No, man.
Did not,
They went over crazy Saturday night with Ed. Trust me.
All right. So weapon stuff. Roll over strength on 3 die.
Well, there goes your scimitar.
It was a fun while it lasted, right?
Yeah, it's stuck in the
I
ground.
can get it out. I just need a 17. Over 17.
On 3 die 6? No way.
4 die 6.
Oh.
And 16. Didn't
All right,
take it.
so you're gonna just go back to the other
Yeah,
weapon.
Just normal weapon.
Garrett.
Did Chandra kill one?
No.
Or Justine, I mean?
No. Oh, you did how much?
7 is
19.
13.
No,
so
no,
two
because
hits.
remember, no, that's 34 on it.
Right. That doesn't kill it.
No,
3 hit die.
3 plus 12.
Oh, plus 12. Well,
It's just like a Juju zombie.
okay. 3
15.
plus 12 is what?
36 max.
15.
All right.
How much?
15.
15 more, still up. Axel, 2 attack round. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Priest of Klangedin. Hey,
Critical.
if you don't blow your loads,
17.
it's not my problem.
Hey now.
I'm making it so that it is not the easiest thing in the world.
Critical hit is 98.
98 edged.
Yes.
What a mess out there.
Right
Look,
arm struck weapon breaks. No double damage.
double damage. Axel did not hit at all last round. I put down AF. Instead of Axel Cronin, I put AF for Axel Foley.
Dun, 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 dun.
Attach the laugh.
Hey, Clone Robot.
That's it.
I can't believe I did that.
16
When's the last time you watched that?
30.
Actually, not that long.
33.
Within like-
Wow. Nice, but
Roll 2 8s.
did not kill it. Amelia. All right, so Amelia damaged the 3 that are coming on her from the
Rain
fireball.
Rain Light, the Phillies game.
Oh my gosh, really? It's just right over on the other side of the bridge.
Oh, it's pouring here.
Is it? I don't hear it. But we'll see if we start getting.
Oh no, look at that. It's all around Deptford and just not here yet.
Wow,
Let me see.
that's crazy.
God.
All right, so with her spectral hand,
Yeah, it's going to be pouring here all the way until we leave.
we lost a Nick, correct?
Yes.
She does not care, or should I? We got to get stuff down. So I hate to do it. On herself, she cast resist fire earlier. Right down, it'll get all of them. Boom, flame strike right on herself.
Who?
Works.
Amelia.
Okay.
If they fail, 3 die 4, 3 die 8 halved. If they make, if they fail 6 die 8 halved, or let's. So 2, 9, 9. All 3 failed. Look at that. Now I'll just roll 3 die 8 because 16.
And then she'll take after quartered, right?
Halved or quartered. She made. She only needed a 2 because an extra +3 because of resist fire spell, and she's already +6. So, what did I say? She takes 4. No, 8. She takes 8 points because it was 32 quartered. 8. She takes 8 points from herself. She's like, I don't like burning myself, but no choice. Put all 3 down because it was 10, 16, and 16 left. She got lucky.
Lots of fire. We had 2 big fires.
Yeah, she burned a fireball and a flame strike.
Everything around them.
So just a 3?
Just
All
a
3
3.
shut down.
Just a 3. She damaged herself with that. Yeah.
That solves that problem, though.
Well, it's a glory. Don't you guys like glorious messes? Let's go. This is the Shieldlands at its finest. You get glorious messes like this. Absolutely. So,
Initiative.
did anyone not go?
Nope.
So we have 3 around Garrett, 3 around Axel, 7 coming.
Was that Varkins Evade? That was all part of that still, right?
Yeah, you haven't acted. Vorkin didn't act.
Yeah.
That was last round.
Go and get your 7 coming down.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
You should help Axel all the way in the back. You're gonna run over and engage, yeah, and fight a different one that he's fighting.
Maybe I'd come in for a backstab.
You can't
Yeah,
do that.
sure. You want to sneak up and try and sneak up on these?
No, it's a joke.
So Saturday night, Mark Muir had the illusionist thief, right? And except with the exception of the 3 characters, the brother and sister and the brother's girlfriend, they were named Bones and Darling, by the way. The brother was named, and everything was undead. Even the Dracolish at the end, like what's an illusionist? He was throwing chromatic orbs at it. He snuck up and pulled the
Sword out.
yeah. He had invisibility and non-detection on. He didn't have improved, but he had invisibility, so he snuck up and pulled it out.
I'm not really sure you can do that.
Well, I let him do it.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Walt. You're in it. I guess I'm not 1 yet. You want to win this.
4.
I call the power of the foot goddess.
Yeah, well, it all makes sense.
I lost.
Close.
Justina. 2 attack round.
It has like 3 hit points left. Miss and a hit, exactly.
Drop 1 on Justina. Pick 1.
Anyone, doesn't matter.
No.
Front,
No,
front,
yeah,
front,
yeah,
front,
yeah,
that one's fine.
So
That helps me.
Torby says to Pelmer, we should intercept those coming. We don't, so they don't overrun the rest of us.
And he says, I already have something planned.
Oh, all right. What is that?
Foul creatures.
What do you
Time to have the stink blown off of you. Just to slow him down, he puts a dust devil right there.
Okay. All right. She. Okay. All right. She casts Dust Devil.
Even if it doesn't do much, even if it slows him for a second, it helps.
Torby runs up behind it and on the other side of the water. Yeah, you can only move 10 feet. You move her all the way in front, opposite of Justine on the other side of the crap water. No, directly straight across from her.
Right here?
No, yeah. There you go. Right there. You got it. You can move yourself 10 feet, Pelmer. Go ahead there, Chandra. You got 1 in 3 chance of you getting the damage one. I'm assuming next.
Critical. 10 and plus is 15. That hits.
This is the damage one, by the way.
Oh, I did get lucky.
Yeah.
So these are all dice 6, right?
Yep.
All this.
What a
No,
mess!
sorry.
You see that picture? What a freaking mess!
Where, that would have been the furthest he could cast it to try to
Yeah.
slow him down.
No problem.
14.
Are you with? Is it within 10 feet? Either one of them? Is that within 10 feet?
No.
Okay. All right. 14.
14.
Still.
Half.
Oh, you're using blunt.
Actually, you know what? That round I didn't do that. I have +3 simmer. Instead of works third leg.
Yeah.
No, it's ridiculous. I want that extra armor.
You want the extra armor class.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Garrett. You want to talk about a field of death coming?
Critical.
I want you to take the
Miss.
camera part of the head, not yet, and turn it up.
99.
Perfect.
Secondary armor moved at wrist.
Double damage.
They get 1 attack or 2.
1. They'll get 1.
Okay, so
They don't get 3
12.
or anything like that. Drop 1 on Garrett over here. One of the 3.
Garrett's the blue one.
No. Right
Yeah,
there.
it's right here. Yeah,
Any of those 3.
Actually, this one.
Right. Okay. Axel. Hey, Justin.
That headdress cracks me up,
Mhm.
Garrett. That's pretty funny. That's neat.
Oh, boy.
Miss.
Yeah, you need a 14 total.
Yeah.
Go ahead there.
Does anybody have a bless or a prayer or something?
Maybe.
Dude, it's too late now.
Okay.
Go ahead. Remember, Amelia hasn't acted yet. You guys want to? Vorkin, go ahead. Long sword, short sword. Are you using that +3 weapon?
Of course.
Yes. The cursed keen weapon. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Working the agile. All right, so you're +4 primary, +1 secondary. Roll up. That's a hit. Thief table. That's a +1. That's probably misses.
Miss.
You need, well, your 9th level table, you missed by 3. So you hit once. It's full damage. Die 8 +4. And you're attacking a separate one from Axel.
9.
It's a shame he missed. That leaves Amelia. She did not take prayer. She waits and she's like, sorry. Waits the last possible second. Can't care. I can't care about the Dust Devil, right? I got to get as many.
Right.
She hits them with a fireball. Gets 5 of them as they're running forward because they're going 5. All right. So here's the deal. 2 of them are stopping are going to stop on the Dust Devil, which is going to get destroyed. So yeah, but 5 are going around Torvi. So she gets the 5. They're going toward Torvi. Okay. All right. So put 5 on her. Okay.
Like physically on her?
Yeah.
Okay.
She thought Pelner was going to run
15
forward with her, and
movement,
it didn't.
What's that?
Yeah. No. At least they're -2 to hit her. She's a lawful good Inquisitor. But
So
still.
those two just got slowed up by that, right?
Well, yeah, but so the Dust Devil, I doubt it's going to make it save. So I'm going to say same amount of damage as last time, 5 saves, 10 or 20, and that's it. I mean, she's out of her. She has burning hands still, but made, failed. That's not bad.
Who was that on?
That was on the 5 going to Torvi. Amelia fireballed them coming.
Oh, okay.
That's her last fireball, though. Now she's out. She cast a flame strike and 2 fireballs. That's it. So we go 1 made, right? 1 made and only took 10. And the rest all failed. All 4.
That's tasty.
All right. The Dust Devil failed. Dust Devil's max hit points is 16. So the Dust Devil gets blown up.
Okay.
And the other 2 get in the round. There you go. You guys won that round. So 5 engaged Torvi. How many are left on Chandra? 3 now?
Chandra is 2.
2. So no bonus. 2 are dead. I have 3 down still.
I killed 1.
No.
I didn't.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. +1. Bonus +1 for the swarm. Miss. Garrett, you have 2 now. No swarm. Miss. 19 hits. It's not a crit. 8. Garrett, from that damage, you're done to 60. Axel, still have 3 on you. Hit, miss. 10. Axel, you're down to 54. Torvi's like, a little panicked as 5 surround her.
They're all singed. She'll be all right.
Yeah. She's only armor class -1. And she's fighting with her bastard sword without her shield. So she's armor class 0. But they're -2 to hit her because she wants to get as much damage as possible with her bastard sword.
No. Because it's not any better.
It's 2 points. What?
No, it's not. It goes from
Yeah, she's got 18, 12 strength. +1 +3 goes to +1 +5.
damage. Okay. Not
Damage.
even weapon damage.
No, weapon. No, the damage
It goes
of
from 1 to 8 to 1 to 2 to 8.
right. No, but I'm talking about the damage. She goes from +7 damage to +9.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think she's staying alive.
Well, this round she's doing that. So today I all went to Nick.
You didn't attack Justina.
I did not. Thank you. There's 4 left. Right. No.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh no, 4. There's
4.
I didn't see it. Sorry.
There's 4, and those 4 are completely undamaged.
I'll fix that.
Okay. You're -8, correct?
Yep.
So now I need 1 worse. So I need 17s to hit you now. Miss. You're around.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah,
Be
well,
honest, Jay.
I appreciate it.
That's sweet, dude.
And that's called
Cool.
karma.
Get
That's
that,
why
man.
they all missed. That's awesome. All right, initiative. Walt, win it again.
Please.
After this round, I need a bio. Just after this round, okay?
6.
Excellent. Well played.
You got it. Torvi. Intelligence roll. No. She's never going to figure out which one is the one that has. 4 of them have the worst damage. I'm going to randomize it. She swings. That one, arm class 2. 19. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, only one is on. It doesn't
Right.
roll.
So I was going to say there's a 1 in 5 chance that that's the one she went after. Yeah, it's random. So 2d4 +9. It did 20. She got a shot. If I roll 7 on this. Nope. Justina.
1 attack round. New individual. 12 hits. All this plus 11. 19 max.
First damage.
Jay.
Pelner.
Can I use my wand of ice storms, but direct it more left so that it cuts a path in here and just misses?
No, they're all engaged immediately with her by rule. Remember, they're swarmed around her, all clawing at her. You can get the other two.
Dude, just go hack them up.
I'm just gonna advance.
You're a killing machine.
Yo, George. Good to see you. 25 months, man. Thanks, George.
Rip their heads off and shit down. You're brick, buddy. You're one man rock.
Go ahead, Chandra.
+7, +9.
Forward background. Fighting with Warts third leg and Dark Fate. Warts 21. Dark Fate is a 10. This is right.
And I was gonna wear my purple one.
Critical.
No, 10 hits exactly. You're 9th level fighter, right?
Oh, yeah. That's the beautiful thing about being
9-10 fighter necromancer, I'll say.
Yeah.
You're up there now,
All right.
too.
So
See,
I
she's
hit
got silver hair, by the way, and I
hit
tried to show it in the picture.
critical. That's tasty, isn't it, Tom?
Mm-hmm.
And missed. All right, so Dark Fate hit once. Warts hit twice and critical. 98.
It's dead. It has 7 hit points left.
Did you roll 98 last time?
You're going to do 14, right? You're going to do 14?
I am going to do
With all that.
a minimum
It's
of
dead. You take one down around Chandra.
10, minimum of 13 before I do weapon damage.
Yeah, so it's fine. You're going to do 14. 14's the min you need.
Yeah,
It's half damage, so you got
if
it.
I roll all ones,
All
it
right.
would be 17.
He still got the price stickers on them.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Bill
fine.
got them and painted them up, so I just didn't take them off. So we go to Garrett. Garrett, who's took one down. He's got 2 undamaged on him now.
That's a hit.
These fast zombies. By the way,
What's his third one? Just
what's
it's
that?
not engaged yet.
No, it should be.
Everything's engaged.
Okay,
Yeah, there should be.
that's what I'm saying.
There should be 3 on Axel.
Yeah,
Still.
he's on Axel.
Yeah, there's 3 on Axel.
Dun, 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 dun.
Does Vorkin feel like he dodged because you were
27.
torn apart? Torn a freaking. That's first damage on the new one. Axel,
Still 3 there, right?
still 3. You're fighting at one separately from your 2 attack round.
Critical.
It's dead. It had 3 hit points left. Drop 1 on Axel, please. Dwarf. The one. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead there. Vorkin the Agile.
Tear it up, Working.
He's done 9 points so far. How are the Phillies doing, by the way?
5-4 in the 6th inning.
With winning?
Yeah.
I gave out some runs. Hey, who cares? Just get the win. Or your secondary hand attack. Thief Acrobat is not good at fighting undead. We're finding that out. Everyone went but Amelia. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, bottom of the 5th, they're up 5-4. No outs. They haven't bat yet.
Take Amelia's spectral hand, Alan.
Yeah.
Put it over now. She'll angle it up and down and hit 3 on Torby so it doesn't fan. All right. Yeah.
Burning hands?
Yeah. She has 4 burning hand spells. Remember, she has a ring of wizardry doubles first. She has 10 first plus a recast. She took 4 burning hands and a spider climb, and then she has 3 kill 8 wounds blessed detect magic.
Where'd you put it, though?
Yeah, he put it over near her.
Now here.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's too small. Give me that one back.
That's why I was putting it back.
Yeah, give me that. That's too small. Here, use this instead.
They're gonna grab something different.
Fuck, here. That's too big.
Dun, 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 dun. That's way too big.
That's way too
Burning
big.
hands.
Just use a small one.
It's the size, Jay. It's the size of your hand.
Yeah.
It's going to be the one that was there.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
So because they take half damage from fire, now it does not get the one she's attacking. All right. So she did 4 points. I'm sorry, she's 10th. She did 5 points on 3 of them, but not the one she's fighting. All right. And that is that. Their attacks. The 2 over here go to Pelnor.
Oh, hi, Pellinor.
All right, so put them over on the angle so they're away. These are on the side near the building. Slide the building back.
I can't see Pellinor.
There you go.
There he is.
Right.
Eleanor. We had dance with you.
Engaged. The other 5 are all on Torvy.
All 5 are on Torvy?
Yeah, there's 7 there now.
Mommy.
Yeah, they didn't split. They're swarms.
I know. Mommy.
Eleanor gets 2 from beyond the 5.
Mommy.
She has, yes. Okay. So, +4, +5. She's armor class 0. Oh, God.
Mommy.
They need, are you ready? -2. So they need 10s instead of 8s because of the paladin. Hit.
Mommy.
Miss.
Mommy.
Miss.
Mommy.
Hit.
Mommy.
Hit. No crits. She's like, Eleanor, help me.
Teach about current events.
the noble paladin inquisitor, lower level, 28. Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
She's down to 39. No, yeah, 39 from 67.
Eleanor, help me. Help me.
Help me, Spock.
Eleanor.
Help me, Eleanor.
Oh, that's mean. Justine, you still have 4 on you, correct?
Justina has 4.
I need 17s to hit. Miss. 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 1 hit, 19. Damage, 11.
Liar.
I'm not lying. Roll
Blasphemer!
out in front. Oh, gee, you're down to 86.
That's it. Heal me.
Sticky Wicket 76. Yes.
Meg,
Yeah.
get up here.
Chad, we got to talk about what you won last night at some point. Oh, another regular for me.
What idiot did that?
Van Wickman, who won the drawing last night. He won two
Long
adventures.
hair. Did you galoot?
Sticky Wicket, hey, good to see you.
Long eared.
Reaper giveaway tonight.
Did you galoot?
Sean, you got 2 on you, right? Down to 2.
No, Sean. Yeah, 2.
2. Miss. 2.
Now they're gonna all die.
18 and that 1 hit. You're lucky. I bounced it off. It went from an 18 to a 3. 9 points there on Garrett. You're down to 51. Axel, you have 2 left on you. No swarm attack bonus. The swarm attack starts at 3. 4 and 4. Miss. That's it. Pelinor's engaged this round.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Walter. Win. Another 6. Do your job.
1.
That's not your job.
That could be trouble for Twervy.
Tor would be fine. Just have her switch to
6.
Shield. After that slapping,
She lost the net, so.
But she would have switched anyhow. That's free.
All right, so she's negative. Now I need 11s to hit.
Well, what's your regular shield?
It's a regular shield.
Oh, okay. She needs
11s.
11. That's better.
5 attacks. All right, fair enough.
She'd be smart. She's not stupid, is she?
No, she's not. No. Inquisitor. Scrolling. Her picture's scrolling through. Intelligence
What's
12.
Torvy down to?
12. She's down to 39, but she took 28 points last round.
She won't go down this round.
Miss. Hit 12. Hit 16. Hit 14. Hit 11. Exactly. 4 hits. 8 dice 6. 6. 7. I'm rolling bad. 20.
19.
She's down to 19.
No,
Pellimer, 2 attacks on you. Both missed. These are -2 to hit you, and you got real good armor class. 2 attacks on Chandra. A 19. 1 hits. 5 points, Chandra. Down to 45. 2 attacks. Garrett. Both missed. 2 attacks, Axel. Critical again. I haven't rolled a critical in a while. Oh, critical hits. All this. 12.
Edged. Do you have a shield?
Yes.
No effect. Double damage.
Oh, what was it?
Elbow. Shield it.
Oh, Billy. Oh, 17.
It doesn't clank really hard off your shield.
Still double damage. You're down to 40. I'm sorry, 37. Torvy, 2 attack round. She's panicked. She's like, I'm going to meet my maker, Ilmater. If it's time, it's time.
Pelmer says nonsense.
Miss hit. Hit 1 time. All this +9. So the 1's going to go down. It'll be down to 4. You got 2 on them yourself. Take one of the ones on Torby down. If it's a special paint job, they're not. The 3 that are special paint jobs, just give them to me, okay? You know the guys with the shields that Bill painted real well? If it's one of those, you take out. Yeah, all right. So you got to pull that. Yeah.
Give it to him.
Yeah. Those are ones we don't want to damage those. We don't want to damage those. Okay. Eleanor, you're up. You have 2 that are undamaged on you. Did you attack last round?
No, he engaged.
He engaged, yeah, he engaged, right. Well, that's a hit. 1 attack round. 1 attack.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
All right. With and Santher, your Holy Avenger, die 8 plus 9.
Yep.
13. Full damage cleave.
Take it.
Amelia burns another Burning Hands spell over top. Fan down on one of them went down, so she picks another one. If I roll an odd, it's the one that has severe damage on it. Nope. That's her second Burning Hand. So she does 5 on 3 of them. 4 still up on her. Go ahead, Chandra.
Chandra or Justina?
Oh, Justina, yeah, please.
Justina, 1 attack round, new target. No, I'm sorry. 2 attack round. The target already has damage, right? One of them has damage
Yeah,
on it?
absolutely.
2 hits. Dead. Roll this plus 22.
Yes. Sit down. Drop one on Justina, please, Tom.
38.
No, that's Chandra.
Right up front, yep.
Yep,
One down.
Justina. Yep, one of those.
Yeah, taking.
Any of the nice ones, just pull them out. If there's a nice one there.
There's not.
We're down to
Okay.
3 on them now.
All right, go ahead, Chandra.
Chandra, 2 attack round, new target. 12 and pluses.
She's a priestess of Ouija that gets limited necromancer spells in her slots. She half of her first, second, third, and fourth level spells can be from the necromancer list as long as they're in her book.
17.
So she has Fire Shield and Sword Shun in her fourth.
17 half, right?
17 half, 9. They all have the blood lightning damage a little bit. Go ahead there, Garrett. Nasty. It's a nasty fight.
18.
Just
218.
massive death of undead death.
27.
27 full. Garrett drop. That's 2 down for Garrett. Axel, you have an undamaged one and the one that your friend Vorkin is fighting. Which one are you going to swing at?
The one that Vorkin.
All right, so you're going to go on the one on Vorkin as well and combine. Okay, sounds good. Grouch Couch, that's good to see you. We got a mass combat fight here going on with in the Shieldlands with some fast zombies that are unturnable. Good to see you.
12.
Vorkin the Agile, go. Dr. Faust, give him to me, Doctor.
Do not do that, Doctor. We need all the help we can get.
Thank you for the Grouch Couch. Thanks for following me, too. We appreciate it. Yeah. Who do you want to give them to? You want to give them to the party, Dr. Faust? Every 10,000 is a regular hero point. Warrior attacks, please. That's a hit.
This is Forkin? Nice.
That's a miss. Die plus 4.
Damage.
You got a shot. Nope.
It's alright, though.
Still
Akmel's attacking the same way.
Well, 4 players. Okay, so we got regulars. No NPCs. Vorkin, you have 1 now.
Thank you.
Axel, 2. Justina, 2.
Yay.
Then 1 person with 1 still.
It is Pelnor.
Nope, Garrett. It was random and it went to Garrett.
No, what I mean is I still have 1.
Yeah, you still have 1. Yeah, everyone has. So that's cool. Faust, thanks. Yep, that's what it is. That's a regular hero point turn in every 10,000. The specials are 500 in cheers. So, all right. So I have left now. Torvi has 4 on her. Pellner has 2. Right? Justina has 3. Correct? Undamaged. 3. Chandra has 2.
Justina has
3.
3 undamaged.
Garrett has 1. And Axel still has 2.
Chandra has 2, 1 damage.
Yep. Once they lock on someone, obviously they don't change. Because they have swarm targets. Thank you. I have 3 regulars now. Remember, they can't turn them into crits. They're pre-roll stuff. So, all right, we'll go one more round before I go take a little bio here. Go ahead, Walt. You keep on winning?
No, I lost.
You lost. Back down. Initiative. Thank you.
My favorite dice. 1.
4. Torvi. 4. She's -1 armor cut. Now to 12 because there's only 4.
She should parry.
She's not. Down 19 hit points. Hit. Hit. Miss. Fumble. $15. She's down to 4 hit points.
Now she should parry. Fumble.
The fumble from the last one. 28 fumble. Card, man. Another one. Yeah. Oh,
Damage primary attack method. So it is now -3 to hit, and did 2d4 plus 3 points.
and that's
on
full.
itself.
That's
on itself,
full.
yeah.
Well, guess what?
It kills itself.
Odds. Yeah, this one has 6 hit points left. So I got to roll 1s on both these.
Right.
Nope. All right, drop 1.
Ah,
You took a good one? Thanks. Smart move, Tom. All right, so Torvi has 3 left on her.
well, that makes it harder. She gets a little better at it.
Yeah. 2 on Pelmer. Miss. Chandra, you still have 2?
Justina.
Yeah, Justina 3. So I still have a bonus. I need 18s now to hit you. 3 miss. They're getting tougher and tougher to hit now as the swarm goes away. Chandra, 2 attacks on you. No swarm at all. 2 misses.
It's harder to hit Chandra. She's -9. I think you've been hitting her too easy. She's -9.
-9 and -8. Yeah, -9 would be 1 off more.
Right.
Well, now
Jake,
I
you're
need
not going to have
19s.
Torvi parry?
She didn't parry. No, she didn't parry. She got hit all that time. 1 attack on Garrett. 17. That's a straight up just a +1 to hit. That's going to be close. I want to check that. You're -4. That's awfully close. That hits. I need 16. Straight up 1 for 1 of them. 6 points, Garrett. From that nasty one. Garrett, you're down to 45. I didn't get any crits, though. I didn't cut any limbs off. And Axel, 2 on Axel. No swarm attack. Axel is -6, and they're both 15s. Both missed. Torvi swings. She hits. And she does max damage, 17 points on 1. Give me another one drop, please. At the same time, Amelia burns her 3rd out of 4th burning hands for another 5 points on all of them. And another one goes down because the one had 2 left. So there's only 1 there now. 1 killed itself this round. 1 Torvi killed, and 1 got burned from a 3rd burning hand. So there should be only 1 left on Torvi. Okay, go ahead there, Pelmer. Your attack, because you still have 2 on you. Yeah, nasty fight, man. It's intentional. I knew another thing. Without Bill's Clark Mage here, she'd have some damaging spells too. But like Amelia's really burning all her damage spells right off the bat. Using it's desperation, you know what I mean?
Attack.
It's desperation. What's that? 2 attack round, yeah. 2 attack round this round. Hit. That hit. Both hit. What'd you roll? Base 7?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
both hit.
it did, yeah.
It hit. Both hit. Wow. Give me all that plus 18. You can take 1 down on Pelennor.
I got it.
Thanks.
Justina.
No.
How many? Justina still has 3.
I have 5.
Yeah, you're right.
I only
3.
attack 1 every 2.
Right. Yeah, and
But
3.
it's a 2-attack round.
And they're all on damage because no one
No,
damage.
this one's damage.
One's damage. Yeah.
And I should kill it this round. Well, a crit. It's not a key weapon, is it? I don't think so. No.
No, I got it, Carmen. I have 4 regulars now. I'm going to save them up, and I'm going to start using them. Trust me. There's worse. There's worse coming than this fight.
36.
You can drop.
Already had damage on it.
Yeah.
So Justina, right?
Just
Yeah.
take one off on Justina. You can just drop it. Chandra, you're up. The Dark Elf.
4-attack round.
Refix. Good to see you, man.
Attacking. Hits. Slash.
40-month subscriber.
Attacking. Hits.
It's so
slashing.
awesome.
Hits exactly. 3 hits.
All half damage.
Yep.
That's the problem.
Yep.
Blunt does half to them. Just like Juju Zombies, you need hacking damage. You need cleaving.
Cleaving.
Yeah, not missile, not spear.
Busting.
You
All
need
this
cleaving.
plus-
Cleaving damage.
And
Six.
what's the whole scoop again with
Exactly.
with zombies and fire and cold?
Well, it may be different, but so far, lightning's done half max, and fire's done half
22.
max. No one's done cold. 22 halved?
One drop.
Cold
No.
didn't do anything to him.
22 halved?
Yeah.
11 points. We go to Garrett, who's got 1 left, undamaged.
This is done now, right?
No, her spectral hand's still out.
Okay.
Still out there.
12 plus, 15 plus.
It's in the same spot. Spectral hand lasts a long time. She has 2 of them cast. I mean, she can cast 2 of them.
23.
Let's see.
Axel, the dwarf priest of Clangeddon, and the
No.
no, this is still that one. This is still that one that you're fighting.
Attack round,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a 1 attack round. Yes. Yeah, exactly. You need testing, especially high level characters like this. 9th and 10th, high level in my campaign.
11.
11. Go ahead there. Roll your 2 attacks working. I just like to see Fields of Death on my sheet. On my. I just love. Yeah. You're killing all these ex-Shieldlanders, Holy Shieldings, their families, but you got no choice.
7.
1 hit your secondary hand,
Mhm.
and give me a die 6 and add 1. Don't roll 1. All right, you can take 1 down on Axel. So, all right, at the end of this round,
Take 1 down.
Axel will have 1 left that's undamaged. Garrett's got 1 that's damaged. Justina's got 3 left. 2 are undamaged.
No, Justina has
2.
2 left.
2 left.
Chandra's got 2 left,
Undamaged.
right?
Undamaged. Chandra's got 2 that are both damaged, but 1's barely damaged.
Right.
Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I see. There should be, and then you have 1 left as well on you, right? Pellinor, you have 1 left on you.
Pellinor's got 1 left on him.
Undamaged. Okay. Give me a sec. I got to take a quick bio for a minute. Here, we'll do some music, but we'll do music that's not bad. Well, we'll be right back.
You were saying this.
So I would think there's 2 single action. So the Greyhawk is the best thing. Yeah, Daisy. It's just that so. different. And guns are very similar, man. They've come a long way. The triggers are very important.
What FFL you?
It's probably going to be shot again. You know where that is?
Oh, okay.
There's another one outside.
I'm back.
It's all of 75. That's unfortunate, man.
And the mechanic was actually in stock.
Okay.
And that was where it
Keep things rocking and rolling here
Yeah, Arsenal.
as we are in night's rest in the Shieldlands. The town has been completely abandoned, but looks like everyone's been turned into these fast zombies. Well, everyone who's left. So who's in it, is it? Who gets to roll it?
Tommy.
We got still a fair amount of these. There were 25 total. They were unturnable, it appears. Or they didn't. The turn did not work, so.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know what?
I love
Amelia
the
didn't
dice.
go that round. Just do her first. Through the spectral hand, touches Torvi, cure critical wounds.
Excellent.
I can't do that spell. Spell's too high. Can't do cure critical. It's too high. Cure serious she can do up to 4th. Cure serious. That was her action last round. 14 back. That's why spectral hands are great with certain classes that get it.
Because they can
Heal.
implement those
They can
kind of
cast
things.
spell. Yes, through their class through there. So Torby got 14 back through the touch with a spectral hand of 14. She back up to 18, and there's only one on her. Run is not well. See, where are you gonna comma? They run it. These fast zombies move at 15-inch movement rate.
So they would catch you.
Everyone, no one can get away.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, Dark Elf
We got
female?
boots of- I got boots of speed.
We have boots of speed, but
What are you, 24?
who else is gonna? Yeah, who else is gonna run?
24?
There's no.
Godspeed.
Dude, you 24?
Justina's 24.
Yeah.
She's 15.
Okay.
Chandra's drought.
So as long as she has space, as long as she has a
One-
gap.
one-
There are no mages here.
Exactly. It's like this.
Starshack, there's no teleport spell because there's no
I can
mages.
levitate. I'll just levitate away from.
We don't have a mage in the party. There's 2 specialty priests and a fighter necromancer. Because yeah, isn't that weird? Yeah. So Amelia, the priestess of Ouija,
Paladin.
has the great spectral hand, and she can just any touch spell she can do from 4th level less. She can do that through the spectral hand. So we go first attacks. Here we go. Attack on Torvi. There's 1 left on her. Miss 6. 1 left on Pelner. Miss. Chandra, you still have 2 on you? Yes.
Yeah.
I need 19s. They both missed. Garrett, 1 attack. 2 miss. 1 left on Axel. And that's it, right? I have not hit yet this round. All missed. Wow. Okay.
Hard attack.
Torby first. She hits. Ilmater, and with a little help from my
Friends.
Ouija friend, has guided me. She does 14. Because she's doing no, she does less because she's doing it one-handed now. She does 11, 12. 12 on that last one, and that last one had 6 hit points left. It is down because of all the stuff, all the spell. Amelia did a fireball and
Yep.
yeah, boom, boom. Oh, go ahead. Tell her you're up.
No.
I just want to be your friend. Yeah, Cure Critical Wounds brings out the friend in everyone. A 5th level spell. Got hits. First damage.
10? No.
No, plus
12.
9, 12
12.
points. 2 attack round next round. Chandra.
Justina?
Yeah, Justina, if you want to do Justina.
Um,
2 on damage.
Right. 17 plus his hit. This plus
What am I
11.
looking about
19.
this?
First damage.
What am I looking at?
Chandra.
This?
You got a lot of damage on one.
Yeah, 2 attack round.
But remember, the half damage thing
Yeah.
makes it so
Hit.
tough.
All
Because
this
it comes
plus
with
8.
Odds are it's not going down.
Minimum 10.
Nope.
Little case.
Who's that going to, Rethix?
Chandra.
We did Chandra.
For the hero point.
Oh.
Probably comes with that.
Go ahead, Garrett. 2 attacks. The knight.
10 plus. 10 plus.
Drop the one in Garrett.
I'm no longer alive.
Garrett is clear finally.
Yes.
After since the first round he was tied up. Axel, you have 1 left on you that is completely undamaged, and then you can decide Vorkin where you want to go.
11 plus.
That hits. Give me damage. I keep on putting the AF down next to the numbers on these. I can't believe I keep on doing that.
How you doing that?
9.
Oh, okay. So that's for me. I got 5 regulars now. Oh yeah. Vorkin, are you staying there helping?
Yeah.
All right. Roll. It's like you just hear the metal just all over the place in this fight. And you're all this because you're hitting in the corpses too. So there's not a lot of blood spurting around. It's like cutting wood almost, chopping wood. It's not like The Walking Dead where it's just
8 and 9, Jay. I don't think no.
12 is.
You missed twice.
Mhm.
No pluses. Amelia. Through spectral hand. Cure light wounds. On Torby. 7 more back. Puts her up to 25. Still low in the party, but more functioning.
What's your total?
What's Torby's total?
30? No.
77. She got slaughtered in that. Hey, Troy. Forever needs it. Lowest in the party. It's either going to be it's either going to be Vork. It's both of Tom's PCs are one.
Yeah.
Pelner gets it. Thanks, Troy. And then Varel.
Thanks, Troy.
Whoever needs it the worst shape. Who else? Looks like all PCs now have 2 regulars. All PCs have 2 regulars. Both NPCs have 1, which is cool. NPCs haven't used them yet.
All PCs have 2?
All PCs have 2 regulars. Yep. All right. So, you guys, I won that round, right? It was a nice roll. Go ahead, Alan. It's to you, isn't it?
Somebody's got to win one.
Good to see you, Troy.
3.
2. Torby is clear. So she's close enough. She steps forward and swings at the one on you, on Pelennor, because you've been moving closer. All right, move her over. She goes to help Pelennor. 19. Specialist tonight, which is interesting. Very interesting. I sound like Art. What's his name? Artie Corman? Is that his name? Very interesting. 10 points.
I've heard that since the 70s.
Go ahead there, Pelennor. 2 attack round, Pelennor. Tom, Pelennor, swing.
Yeah.
The golden. Pelennor the golden.
You know his origin, right? Do you remember?
I don't.
The golden
The
child.
golden
Sure
child?
you do. No. It's on the back of a grenadier box, man.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Like-
I want the knife, please. Well, 2 attack round. That hits. Both hits. Wow. 2 die 8 plus 18. You are clear. Pellennor's clear.
23.
There's a third nicely painted one out there somewhere. Was that it? Alan, was that it? The last nicely painted one on Pelennor?
Yes.
All right, you want to hand that over to me?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm right here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right. Chandra, you're up.
Justina.
Oh, yeah, it's got the arrows.
Justina, my bad.
2 attack rounds.
Yep.
Attacking.
They're all nice.
Ooh, what do I need to hit, Jay?
I believe 10s.
And that's a hit. And a hit.
It was a 2 attack round, right?
Yep.
Hacking damage.
All this plus 22. 34.
Wow, Patrick, thanks. Drop it. 4 specials. So one of you will get Patrick. If you want to have them fight, you can tell me which of the 3 boys that are here get the extra one. So nice.
Still cage.
Thank you. Steel cage match. That's funny. You can assign it to each one of your characters.
Where's we gotta put this, Jay?
Yeah. Who do you want to give it to, Alan? Special.
Chandra.
Chandra special. Walt special.
Give it to Axel.
Axel. Tom special.
I'll give it to Pelennor.
Pelennor. And the last one.
Thank you.
No one has any tonight there, Patrick. I was critting like crazy. And the third one, I'm going to randomize it. 1 Allen's, 2 Tom's, 3 Walt's. That's a 3-sided die. That rolled off the table.
There you go.
Well, that 3-sided die. Alan, you got it.
Thank you. Justina.
Justina gets a special. Nicely done. Thank you, Patrick. On the board. All right. Chandra. No, Justina.
Justina right back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Shonda. I'm losing track.
4 o'clock round for Chandra.
Garrett, where do you want to go?
Misses.
Where'd you go? How long are you
It's-
usually there?
Hits.
Drop.
Seems like I hit 3 times.
Drop.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Garrett, do you want to go help the last one on Chandra?
Yeah.
All right. Move Garrett across to Chandra. Okay. Go ahead, Axel. Go ahead. Nice.
Miss.
2 attack round for Axel.
Hit.
Give me damage, please.
4 + 8, 7 is 11.
Go.
19.
Hit. 1 hit.
That's a critical.
It's 2. No.
If it was
Oh, it is Varkin.
Oh, it is Varkin.
Yeah.
So that's a critical and that's a fumble.
So everyone, he's got a +3 longsword, keen, cursed.
And I actually rolled a 19
So
and
you
a 2.
crit with a 19, you fumbled with a 2. Yeah, so and not only does he crit on 19 or 20, he fumbles on a 1 or a 2. All right, so roll the crit first.
That's
Oh, wait, no, it was secondary hand. It was the second time.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it doesn't
right.
fumble.
That's
That
right, it doesn't
fall.
fumble.
Secondary
Yeah,
hand.
yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Duh.
Yeah.
Roll the crit, though.
Yep.
Nice.
77.
Alan, 77 crit. Bitch.
Primary arm.
Yeah, good point,
movement
dude. That
elbow.
was a dagger.
Give me double damage, please. 2d8 + 4. Down.
14. Drop him.
Drop him.
Takes my arm back.
Good job, Varkin.
I have 2
Redeemed
left.
yourself.
2 left, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You won
on
that.
Justina.
1 on Justina, 1 on Chandra. That's it.
Picking on Alan's characters.
No, they're slow to take him down.
Justina's missed. Chandra's. What's that say, Tom?
This is critical, baby.
I'll undo it then.
Chandra burnt. See, look, Patrick, you just saved Chandra from rolling a crit, which would have been 77. Let's see what it would have been.
Primary arm moved at elbow.
Oh! Nice job, Patrick. By the way, Walt, you see my wife's bookshelf thing? Go around to the one you can't see, around the corner, and there's a pile of 4 books. Bring them. Turn. They're green. Right there. Yeah, bring them all over, and they'll show. Patrick, I'm going to show everyone. And we can just put them back. So this is for Virtual Greyhawk Con, the finale show, the Ask the Experts. This is all one gift. There you go. All the second edition books plus the Treasures of Greyhawk, courtesy of Patrick.
Wow.
All right, that's for one of the giveaways at Virtual Greyhawk Con, the finale show.
Let me see those. That is
Good, you can-
awesome.
I don't know if he knows where to go. So, yeah. Thank you, Patrick.
About that.
Yeah. So it's on that first shelf you'll see when you turn right there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I got him. I was flattening out the one that had a little bit of a crease in it when I got it today. That is it. New round. Yeah, that's for doing here. Remember, sign-ups are going on right now, and sign-ups for event registration's going on now. Sign-ups for events start on the 20th, Saturday the 20th, noon Central Time. Who's in it? I only have 2 left.
I think one with a 3.
You did. I rolled a 1.
5.
6. Tackle on Justina. Miss. Chandra. 19. I hit again.
That's not very nice.
All right. I didn't do your crit damage from last time. 7 on the first hit, and this one's 6. So 13, Chandra. You're down to 32. Justina, you're up. Torby goes over to help Justina.
Justina, 1 attack this round. Hits. Chandra hits twice. So Justina's damage is
Where's Palmer going?
19.
Okay.
And Chandra's damage is
That one was on damage on Justina.
correct.
And this is
one-
half damage for
yeah, the
Chandra.
13 halved.
Pelmore gives Torvi a hug, and he says, "I'm so sorry," and she feels so much better by 18 points.
Okay, you're gonna do your enhanced lay on hands
Yeah.
because from the sword of a Santher.
No. It's just regular lay on hands, right?
Yeah, but wait a minute. I know it's regularly 18, but your sword.
The flip this
Wait.
around.
Yeah, no. What's that say right there? The sword, the Holy Avenger of Santher, plus 50% to lay on hands. You do 27 when you lay on hands now.
Gotcha. Because I thought his regular lay on hands
It's
was
18, but
for
you do 27 instead of 18 now because of your sword.
Gotcha.
You lay on hands her for 27 points.
Perfect.
Yeah, because your sword ability. She's like, I know this is I appreciate it.
It's getting deep in here.
How much did you do? So you guys, they don't come and help you.
Bad, man. She dispatched this whole group,
How much did you do?
and then I had to come over and help me.
How much did you do? I'm sorry.
Yes.
12?
I actually missed.
Plus 8, 13.
Or no. Yeah.
13 halved?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 left.
23.
2 left.
Axel will go and I guess this the one of Chandra.
Okay. Amelia, she has a staff of striking, so because they don't go, she moves forward to the one on Justina.
It's going to die next round. I wouldn't do that.
She's gonna go
Doesn't
just to
matter.
play it
It's
safe.
not going to attack her anyway.
Okay.
Right. She figures out that these things don't tend to change off their target. Right. So, Amelia, no, they don't move because
No, I
you're
know
the
that.
hug.
Just turn around.
Yeah, Amelia, right, with the staff, right,
Yeah,
smack
yeah,
the
yeah.
blonde, put her on the one with Justina,
Mhm.
right? She goes over. Nope, that's Chandra, Justina, right? She goes over there, and Axel's going to go help Chandra,
Yeah.
and
Oh
obviously,
no. Justine. No. Yeah.
yeah, Chandra, and then Vorkin, you're going to count your blessings that you survived this fight.
This round.
Well, I mean, yeah, you only took 11 that first round. That was it, but that was 1 hit on you. Give me it. Because I won, so it's you, Tom.
Oh, it's me again.
Yeah.
Okay.
One fight. It's almost taking us to 10 o'clock like this. Hey, that's awesome, though. 5. You got it.
There
6.
it is.
Go ahead,
My lucky
Justina.
one.
Good guy. Hit it.
All right, so Amelia does not
She's
attack.
good for like 2 in a row.
I know.
2 in a row.
33.
I've been trying to use these now, my
Down.
numbered ones.
Chandra,
you know,
go.
but then I have all my, and then I
Chandra
use my old school ones. Sometimes I
Four
use just
attack
this
round.
tiny one.
Roll your 4
Or then I
attacks.
use, like,
Do me a favor.
the
Roll your 2
multi-color.
attacks and 1 attack. Roll them all. Just roll them.
Hit.
Just make sure you don't have fumbles.
Hit.
Okay. Well, your 2 attacks.
Oh, I might not.
It
Okay.
has 2 hit points left.
I should
No.
do nothing.
All right.
No problem.
You can drop him.
Oh, finally, I do big damage.
Who went down, Jay?
60.
All the undead. Now that's what I call a sea of carnage out here.
35.
Okay.
Sure is.
So Torvi was at 4. She's back up to 52. She can lay hands on herself too, and she hasn't done that. She'll hold that. Amelia's off 8. Justine's off 16. Chandra's off 40. Torvi's off 25. Axel's off 45. Garrett's off 44. Vorkin's off 11. And Pellinor's off 10. So Amelia says, better now than later. She says, everyone gather around. I only have 1.
Healing. Circle.
She casts from her specialty priest ability at 4th level. She casts Healing Circle. Everyone gets 1d8 plus 10. Up to 10 characters total out of combat. So she casts her Healing Circle spell, and wow, 16 back. Amelia's at total. Justine is at total. Chandra's at 48. Torvi, 68. Oh, thanks, Patrick, for doing that for Taryn. Axel, 53. Garrett, 61. Vorkin total, Pellinor total. Most off, Garrett's 38 off, Axel's 29 off.
How much Sean's off?
Yes. Do you have a healing circle too?
No,
No, you
can't get it.
You don't get healing major, that's right.
How much is Chandra off?
Chandra, 24.
I do have
Cure Light.
I'm going to take an extra healing first.
Really?
Yeah.
This game's still in delay, huh?
What are you up to now?
I don't know.
1 sec. You're doing a full. How many of those did you have? You got a bunch?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, mark off. Whoa, look at that.
Wow.
22.
I'm fine. How much are I off?
2?
Yeah, heal me now. Save your healing for other people.
Axel's off 29 and Garrett's off 38. They're the 2 most off.
Cure Light.
Kulay on Garrett. 7 back, 68. I didn't cut any limbs off with. Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't get anyone like nastily and a major hack off. You know, I thought I would.
Axel casts Cure Light on himself.
Axel 7 back, 60. Believe it or not,
Xena's
low in the party's
Remember
Vorkin, who's at 50
and
always.
Santher.
What's that?
Remember Zenus, Zendar.
Yeah, Xenos is the one you want to kill.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the one the weapon wants to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Down the road, man. That's a down the road. We will do that. I have 5 regulars, though. I'm in good shape here. So, any other healing?
I think we're good.
We're good now. Okay. All right. So you're in the middle of town. The Golden Goose is right there. That big new building from Maryland Building Authority. All the other locations are. All the other buildings are. You don't hear anything. No movement now at all. So.
Nice, so we figured out the problem. We can go.
Oh yeah, sure. You can do that.
That's not set on there, right, Jack?
We don't need a reason.
Not even close. There you go. That's better.
Okay.
All right. Chandra goes and pulls her sword out of the mud.
Yes, the one that got stuck.
Yep.
Yeah. I haven't gotten the brewery stuff yet in turn. I want to see what that looks like. Out of all that bag, see that bag up there? I have not gotten all the accessories. There were so many of them with this set. It was awesome.
All right.
Oh.
So, my detective visibility or the undead is still on.
What's the duration on it?
Normal.
That fight only went like 15 rounds. So
Yep.
turn and a half that fight went.
Detect undead. As long as I want, it says.
That's right. Bill hasn't checked in. He must be really tired.
Bill who?
Oh, that was mean.
Bill who?
You're a big meanie.
That's correct.
You are the worst.
Wasn't that a TV show called You're the Worst? It was on FX for a couple of years.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Detect undead.
Hey, what's up, man?
3 turns.
Stolen.
Yep.
You don't detect any right now.
Proceed forward.
Proceed forward.
Should I put on my gas robe and just walk through the whole town, get all lay of the land?
You're not getting close to me. Amelia says, go. You're going to be 60 feet ahead.
Yeah, I will. But they won't they'll ignore me.
In theory.
That's in reality. Keep it intelligent
You want to go that far ahead of everybody?
She will.
By
She-
yourself?
She doesn't care. Of course she would. She does it every fight. She leaves you guys. But she doesn't like this all undead thing because she can't get hit points back.
No. Plus, you got some good spells that aren't really that great right now, right? Because of that. But you still haven't checked out the hill where the temple of they're trying to rebuild the cathedral of Palor that's up there.
As I
Still there on
advance,
the hill.
Jay, as we advance, I'm just going to look at each building and see if any of them have anything in them.
All right. So as your group moves up, right? Don't worry about the figures currently. You get up to the Golden Goose, right, which is there, the big building, and you see you don't detect any movement. No, you detect no one dead.
Okay.
All right. You also see there's the Church of Hieronymus right here. I mean, these it looks like this happened fairly quickly because it looks like life just stopped. There's food out, it's rotting now or whatever. But this happened a couple weeks ago. But like this is crazy,
Crazy, man.
Crazy. Yeah. And there's the Church of Hieronymus, and then you see the ruins of the whole.
Eleanor doesn't detect any evil from it.
Nope. No detect evil, no detect undead currently.
Okay. Currently.
Currently. Better than. So, where do you want to go?
What's going on at the church again?
A couple came out of the church. You did not find. You go in. There's nothing. You don't see anything valuable.
I mean, and everything's cleared out. Like, we didn't see anything inside of any of these other buildings where the zombies came from, right?
Yeah, no. It looks like life was just going on, and then something happened to all these people.
Right.
Like, you're not sure if it happened immediately
So,
or
basically saying is
not.
that the zombies came?
Well, yeah. I was waiting for you to say something.
I said that earlier.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's so. If you look. Oh yeah. See, that's it. What you can hide with camera angles. They said there's a. Sister Bertha said that there's a destroyed cathedral of Palor that they were trying to refortify or even rebuild, and there it is. That's all. This is all Gamescape. Now the mounds we've had forever, but that's all Gamescape 3D. Oh yeah. Yes. The wonders of the camera angle. So what's the group want to do?
Keep progressing through town.
You're gonna go through.
Why would I detect magics or detect undeads on? I want to check every building as we go through
They
town.
don't detect any undead now through all the buildings. So you've killed all the dispatch of 25. You counted of these fast zombies.
That works.
So 25 of them are gone. Yeah. So you want to get your party of 8 back together.
So let's head all the way up to the keep then, or the castle.
All right. So you want to start handing me some figures, and we'll just do a hand around here and just bring them around so that because with that movement. All right. So you guys are all healed up enough, right?
I think so.
All right. You do it in 2 sets, Tom. Don't do it all at once.
No, I'm not.
Because if we break any of them, Bill will kill me.
You see how I hold them? The same way I have for 30
Because
years.
Bill blames me, even though I don't do it half the time.
What are you 30?
Who broke this? Didn't even Bill break the sword off Lindara last week?
Mm-hmm.
And somehow it was my fault.
Of course. I agree.
Okay. Spectral hand's gone. Okay.
But the mayor waits.
So, the 8 of you go through town, and I'm assuming you're not going to do it because you only have one thief, and he's a thief acrobat. But the rest of you are not going to do anything that's kind of stupid, right? As far as movement goes. All right. Now that Tom, just leave him there. Just leave him there.
All right.
Leave them all there. Take the camera. Take this camera, please. And gosh,
What do you want, Jay?
pull the cord. Give the cord taut. Yeah. All right. Good. Good job. Good job. You did very good job there.
Hold on.
Very good job, dude.
All right, there we go. Now we should be somewhat decent.
Well, tell me how. Do I have a full decent look? I can do the slope up right there as it catch the slope. Yeah, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. All right. Okay. Good. All right. The wonders of camera angles. Hopefully you all enjoying this tonight. This is a multi-weeker. We'll do the giveaways right at 11, okay? Assuming pretty soon Troller will be raiding into us. As Crane is doing her reading, Grace. The 8 of you are down low here. You see the ruins, and it appears, that there was a defensive position. There was a side, what was it? Where they normally put? Where they put all the acolytes? An acolyte building maybe over here that was destroyed, right? You see that, and you see the main cathedral up there. When it was grandiose at one point, as you can, wow, it would be a huge thing. And then it was. Who knows? It was destroyed during the wars, and they were trying to do something inside to rebuild it. Like I said, Jeremy, his scriptorium set up. Have you seen that yet? With all he's printing out the entirety. Bill's going to go nuts. Literally, it's the entire setup with all the keeps and castles and side buildings and all. He's sending it to us. The entire thing. Yeah, it's going to be so awesome. So, what do? You guys are down there. Tina, what's up, man?
I say we got to start up the hill.
Okay.
Running up that road. Running up that hill.
All right, so Chandra, who wants to lead the way?
Justina.
What's your movement?
Actually, no, Chandra.
Gabby.
Chandra was for the undead detection.
All right, what's your movement rate? You're going to move up?
I'll move to 12.
Move her to the top of the slope, please. That's good.
Justina will move up with her.
Yeah, Justina moves 12?
Justina moves 24.
Oh,
Yeah,
Justina's the one with the boots of speed. I thought Chandra was.
Chandra's just a drow.
Okay. Garrett?
He moves 12.
12. Garrett.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Axel?
Oh, Sludge is 6.
Oh my gosh, Axel's only 6. Torvi, I think, is Torvi's 9. Yep. Pellinor. Torvi and Pellinor. Amelia, put her down low. Yeah, over. Right, up a hair. There you go. And then Pellinor. Vorkin. There you go. So, hey, Amy. Oh, you are? You almost done with that fancy elf treehouse? Nice. Please, Amy, you gotta show us pictures when you're done it, because Bill's is really so awesome. I want to see what you did with it. So, Torvi says to Pellinor, if you weren't here, there's no way I could bear this. This is so awful.
We have to finish. We have to do this. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Garrett doesn't go, oh God, or anything. He keeps his mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm trying to go, oh, you get a room. Yep. So, you don't detect any undead. Where are you going to go, Chandra?
Let's go over and check the acolyte thing.
Okay. Move her forward, please. Okay. Anyone else going to go there, or you want to go by yourself and just detect?
I'll go by myself.
All right. The rest of the group stays. All right. So, when that happens, something appears. Now, I'm using these. Okay. All right. I wish I could do the Scooby-Doo when the spirits always appeared and they scared the crap out of them. Like Scoob, a Scooby snack. You detect undead.
Okay. Guys, I detect undead.
And
With-
evil at the same time.
He's the only one. She's the only one close enough. No one else moved forward, right? No one else went there with her, right? Justina stayed back.
Yep.
You see it goes from corporal to non-corporal, like the guys in the Lord of the Rings movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Blinking.
Those who are dead.
Yeah, those who are
Yeah.
dishonored.
Yes. So it kind of goes like that with these back and forth, and it starts floating down from that thing towards you. There's a second one as well.
That sounds nice.
So starts floating down. One's up top here, and they start floating down. Give me a net. Chandra, you detect them both. Everyone else is back. And then, well, that's it for now.
How close are they to me?
You can see where they are now.
Initiative.
That's where they are on initiative. Yes. Whose is it?
Me.
Roll, please. You got it, Chandra.
As a necromancer, can I tell what they are? They ghosts?
No. You're like,
Specters?
you've never seen anything like this that goes between being corporal and non-corporal. Name an undead that does that.
Lich.
No. Lich never going corporal.
I don't know any of them though.
Exactly. Come on. I told you you're going to have a whole bunch of new stuff.
Alright, well. I'll cast spell.
Okay.
Protection from evil.
Probably a good spell to cast.
Less.
Thanks for the follow. That put us over 85. We're over 8,500. Thank you. Yeah, this is. Well, thank you. This is all Gamescape 3D. All this is Gamescape.
Can we get everybody with the bless?
Everyone but Chandra. I'll let everyone. It makes it easier for me. You gonna bless everyone?
Yeah.
Before 10, you cast bless. 6 rounds. All right. So Chandra's protection from evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all. This is all 3D prints and built. From Gamescape, Bill Master Crafter done up. Yeah, it's Justina. You're up.
And also, she puts her sword into her. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'll save that.
Justina,
Justina charges.
you're gonna charge for it on those.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me.
Sure. I can.
So you're gonna go buy, right?
Yeah. I'll go
Okay.
I'll engage.
Bless here, Garrett. What do you do, Garrett? Should put you up here for now.
See anything coming down the hill?
So you're gonna look that way, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna put you here. You don't see anything coming down the hill. I'm gonna try and get this angle. I'm probably gonna have to screw this up. No, that worked. See there? Can you see there where my finger is in the picture?
Mhm.
Do I get it pretty well right there? Okay. All right. You see a slightly different colored one. Darker blue up top. Looking down at you.
What's a Patronus?
What's that?
It's from Harry Potter.
But what is it though?
It's your spirit. It can fend off undead. Why did somebody put that out there?
No, I was just wondering. For some reason, it just came to mind.
It's Harry Potter.
Amelia is like, what the heck? She moves up. Axel. Torby stays with near. I'm just gonna put you over here so you don't fall. Pelmer. That leaves Vorkin and Axel still. Okay. Axel.
Axel?
We'll stay there for now.
Okay. So put those two, one on each of them over there. There's two. It's really weird. I mean, it looks like that in the Lord of the Rings, where they become corporal and then they become uncorporal, corporal, uncorporal.
Okay.
But you see, they look like they were maybe knights at one point, maybe from a long time. You're not sure if they were recent or from a long time ago, but they, and you can see their skulls, and then you see the
And this
flesh.
is the same, right?
Yeah, and that one looks exactly. So, but so that one up top looks like it's doing some kind of incantation. The other two engage. The one up top goes. Now you stayed back. Roll evasion. Roll your evasion. You want to next. You can evade this. This is the Thief Acrobat. I think one of only 3 we've ever had. Sniffy's another one, right? Yeah, I think we have one other one. There's only in 42 years we only have 3 Thief Acrobats in the entire campaign. You don't evade it.
It's Jetta.
So it's a fireball, but it's negative. It's not shadow. It's negative energy fireball. Boom. Okay. I moved everyone. It gets those 5. All right. So if you have any negative energy protection, you let me roll. So you see what appears to be a fireball, and it gets darker and darker and darker. It kind of becomes a non-corporeal fireball, like it was real, but now it's not. Or it's like it goes into the negative plane.
+2 wing of
So
Does it heal if he shot on friends? Would it heal him?
no. It would damage him too. Actually, I think in this case. Yeah, let me roll. How much damage? Okay, let's start with Garrett. It's spells, and if you have any other pluses, you all have a bless. You all get +1 for your saves. Yeah, they're not Death Knights. Nope. These are J made. This whole adventure is J made. All the stuff you'll see, I'm going to put this all in the Free City of Altamore box set too. New monsters. That's where a lot of stuff going on. What do you got?
Spells?
Spell? Yeah, spells. Any regulars?
No.
Okay.
Need 11.
11.
18.
18 made. Half damage. 14 points. 14 points.
What was that from again?
Negative energy fireball. It looked like when he cast it, just like when he's corporal, it looked like a fireball. But as he disappears, it went into the negative. It became a negative energy attack. It's kind of a cool effect. All right. Vorkin, who failed his evasion spells.
12. I'm going to use my 2, so 10.
You're going to use
Oh, no, 9 actually, right?
Bless.
Because of the bless.
Yeah.
You already have a +2, 9, 8. 8 already without using the 2 regulars. You're going to use the 2 regulars?
Oh, no, okay.
It's up to you. You're down to an 8. Yes?
Yeah.
Regulars? All right, you're out of everything. Out of both, you need 6. Only go to 11 tonight because this is failed. No specials. 28. That happened.
22.
Down to 22. Undamaged to 22. Amelia Rothschild needs a 4. 3. She needs a 3. Will not use a regular or 1 regular. Half damage 19. First, she's down to 53. Pelennor, this is evil.
Cornhole, huh?
You need 3. You need 3. Half damage. 14. Roll Torby save. She needs a 7.
Nice.
That's Cornhole.
Yeah.
Half damage.
No.
It's okay.
What was it again? 7? No.
Yeah, she made
no,
it.
what was it? No, what was it for?
14.
Pelennor? 14, right?
14. All right. Round's over. Yeah, so I'm not describing it correctly. So, like in Lord of the Rings, where the arrow goes through them and they become ghost-like, these things become negative energy-like, right? So it's like they're existing here and they're existing in a negative material plane. Does that make sense? Partially, right? So these are. You want to know what these are called? No, you don't want to know.
Yeah, I do want to.
These are soulless.
Soulless?
Mm-hmm. They're the soulless. It's an it.
It's not me.
Did you lose?
No, you guys won that
That's
round.
right, we won again.
It wasn't me, that was.
So we had fast zombies. Now we have soulless. Yep.
Lucky dice. 5.
Reroll. First tie of the night.
Damn.
5. Yeah. Oh.
6.
We start with Justina fighting a soulless. -2 armor class. They are man-sized.
Think about overpowering. What's the armor class?
-2.
I mean, I'm gonna overpower.
All right, so you're gonna add +3 to your hit roll and lower your armor class by 3.
Yep.
Base 14 for a 9th level fighter.
Okay,
So they
now
fight with weapons?
It appears to be. They almost look like sword race, almost,
I need 5s now.
but they're not.
6.
Sword race are always
Hits.
man-sized.
Plus 11. 14.
Justine, Chandra.
Chandra. Do. She's going to, she'll attack normal. Attacking. That's a 14. What do I say I needed? What'd she need?
14.
Oh, 14 is exactly that. That's a 14 and a miss.
They take full damage now from your weapons.
Yeah, thank God. 6. 7.
Okay. Garrett.
So there's nothing.
You don't say anything. Amelia says, move.
It's about 12, right?
Move Amelia 12 up as well. She's like, I have no idea what to even do. She's like, Chandra and Justina can take care of themselves.
We'll see.
I'm just looking.
Jake, Warkin or Pelnor's taking out his +3 crossbow of accuracy.
Okay. And everything's short range with that weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Even long range is on the short range table. So you're going to move forward 10.
Mm-hmm.
Moving forward 10. Who you going to shoot at?
Can I get a sight on that guy up top?
Yeah.
All right.
Pelnor. Just moving
Pelnor
forward.
or
You don't need Pelnor.
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 Oh, Pelnor.
Pelnor, yeah. You don't need to know range. As long as he's in range, it's an accuracy. He's at short range. It doesn't matter.
Light?
It's a light crossbow, so
I don't know. That might be out of range.
I doubt it. Like crossbow's
I
like
think it's 180.
+3 light crossbow of accuracy.
180, I think, is long. All right.
I don't have it on the sheet.
But what happens with?
Hold on. A heavy crossbow is 240 max range.
So is the accuracy part, Jay, just a +3, or just something
Yeah,
else
but you don't
beyond
get
that?
penalties at medium or long range. So you're not -5 at long range or minus
I think it's 180. I think you got it.
light crossbow 180. Are you specialized with it?
Man,
180.
Not specialized, proficient.
the cross. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Proficient.
All right.
Right.
So
180.
+3. What do you use it?
I'm using +2 bolts.
Really? All right. Mark off one. +5. Let me see what's your dex. Flip it back over.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. They're arrows. I just have regular bolts.
Okay, regular bolts. Yeah, they're +2 arrows. All right. And your dex bonus. Okay, no, +3 to hit. On the soulless spellcaster, -2 armor class. So roll. You need an 11 on the die with a +3. You hit. It goes right through him, just like in the Lord of the Rings movie.
And that's what it was. It was really a test, just to
Okay.
see, you know.
Move Torby 9, please. Barking. Who's that going to, man?
Move Varkin up on the hill
He
too.
moves 14 inches.
He does?
Yeah. He's 14-inch movement rate as a
Feedback.
acrobat.
How far is it? Do you want to go above front of
Don't get ahead
everybody?
anyway. You're almost dead. Just stay back.
No, he's going to go up against the bottom there.
What, here?
Yeah, right.
He can leap up. He can leap up to that other level. He's a thief acrobat. Yeah, he can do that easily with his movement.
Yeah, he's just going to be right here.
Okay. All right. And that leaves Axel.
Axel's going to cast this.
Who needs it most? Tom does, like usual. So he's Vorkin's out 8 points. I'll give it to Vorkin.
Thank you.
What are you casting? Godspeed? Yeah. Godspeed. 1 round per level? You don't have extension, do you?
No.
Okay. Axel casts Godspeed. So for the next 9 rounds, he has armor class is lowered 2, and his movement rate is 30 inches. So you're at -8 armor class now with a shield, and you move 30-inch movement rate. Okay. Just move yourself 31 inches next round because you didn't move that time, right? Or you want to move yourself 10.
Remember in the old days before streaming where you would just assign certain points to certain characters?
I would. I give
Yeah.
regular hero points. I give usually half your. It just depended. Yeah. So we didn't do specials back then.
No,
It was all regulars.
Right.
There was no undoing critical hits back then.
Right.
So, all right. My actions. Who overpowered? We're doing that one first. Justine. Once again,
Now it's -5 armor class.
You need anything, Jay?
I'm good. I got water here. Thank you. -5 armor class. They are neutral evil. The Soulless. I need 18.
Even at that? Even at -5?
Yeah.
No. Well, I'm glad I overpowered then.
18. 17. 17, my bad. 17. Miss 13. Okay. Chandra, you're still -9 armor class, right?
And protection from evil 1.
Yeah, I need crits.
Correct.
Miss. Soulless Spellcaster. The top 3. 1 will be Garrett. 2 will be Amelia. 3 will be Torby. Okay? Thinking about here.
Old person.
No. They don't have old person. I got some good stuff. I got some really good variants here that I've never Dark magic missile. It's the non-corporal magic. All right, let me see who it goes on. At that range, that's easy in range. 1, straight down. 1, 2, 3. 2, Amelia. That makes sense. Does she have a virtue shielding? Let's check that out. I don't think so. Let's double check that. Nope. 5/4 plus 5 on Amelia, getting hit by that dark magic missile. So negative energy magic missile. That kind of hurts. Oh, 18. She's down to 35. New round. Roll for forefront, please. Half hour do we do the giveaway, and then we'll call it a night.
4.
3. Justina. I want to hit with these soulless, man. I got special things.
Justina 2 attack round. Attacking. Hits. I'm overpowering again.
Okay.
Slashing hits. Both of them hit.
Okay.
All this plus.
You did 14 last
Actually, I'm
time.
going to do 1 less because I forgot about the bless. So 1 less on my. So only -2. Okay.
Got it.
This is at plus 22. 7 and 7 is 14.
36. Still up. Chandra. Yes, these are called soulless. Yes.
4 attacks. What's she need to hit? 9th level. You said 14s?
Oh, yeah.
She needs 10s.
I'm going to put these
No,
in
it's
a
better than that. Can't be 14. What she need to hit?
9th level fighter, -2 armor class 14.
Okay. Attacking. That'll hit. 13 pluses. Slashing. 5 will miss. Attacking. 16 pluses hits.
Next week will be some new stuff, too.
Primaries. 2 words.
2 words, third legs.
Yep. All this plus 10. 17.
Appears damage was full. Those weapons.
Well, 4th third leg is almost a artifact.
Artifact? Yeah. All right, so we got Garrett, you want to go first? Move yourself 12.
Sure.
Amelia does not like this. She got blasted, and she has, she like burned like all her spells. She burned 2 fireballs and a flame strike, all on the undead down there. Sword Shun's not going to do anything. Fire Shield, nothing's engaging her in melee combat. You're moving 30 inches? 30. Jeez, this is bad. Nice. All right. So now we got to change. I'm going to change the angle of that camera. Change the angle. So this camera here.
Angle change.
Move this up. Sorry. I'm trying to get it so you can see the guy up top. You can barely see the guy up top, plus you got the fight going up the ramp. All right. Damn. There we go. Okay. We got this one on the other side already.
Jay's thinking showtime.
The cannon might also come with a OWV.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the little tiny gun that has the little
But
tools
it's going to be
inside.
right-handed.
Right.
Holster. It's not going to be left-handed.
Thank God.
Are you right-handed?
I'm ambidextrous.
You fire right-handed?
Yeah.
More
Oh,
better?
yeah. I write left-handed. Eat left-handed, shave, brush teeth, draw.
right.
Everything sports related. I'm a righty.
So, Garrett, when you get to this point here,
Shoot, pull, shoot a gun.
you
throw,
see
pull,
more of
draw.
these soulless beings at the top.
Okay.
Okay? So, and that's where they are at the end of the round. That's where you are. Let me move Amelia. It was up 12.
And Jay, when we see them,
Torby
they're constantly phasing in and out like that.
Yeah, they're there. They're there corporal, and then
And
they
then they're
become
not.
negative. Yeah,
Right.
but yeah. So what are you doing here? You're gonna pop up top. You can do that.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna come around this way.
So you're gonna like
Yeah,
yak of that.
yeah, I'm gonna just kind of, yeah, right there.
Pelner, 9-inch
He's a
movement.
little, he's a little worried right now.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so actually I can move this already.
Yeah, who's in the cage, man?
Someone who is bad. George.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? All right, I got attacks down there, and then I got. Nice. Okay.
So the question is, I wonder what a
Yeah,
weapon,
man, Ken, thanks, man.
I'm curious what the weapon does, when they're phasing in and out like that.
It seems to do well. I'm attacking.
Yeah, I want to show them coming up the slope and what's in there on the side there. So, yep. Yeah. So, I'm not sure. Well, all right. 1 sec here. Meg Cam, we'll see you if you can Sunday for a great Gab and DM's roundtable discussion. All right. They are still one attack. Attack on Justina. It's one worse. I need an 18 now.
Yeah.
Chandra.
I should get a critical amenities.
Chandra, I'm going to use 2 of my regular hero. I need a 20. I'm going to use 2 of my regular hero points. Troll Lord! I know it is, but they're regulars. Hey, Crane.
19, 18.
Hey, Chuck. I do, but I'm going for it.
I like it.
He's going for it. I missed. What? Fighting Soulless now. Creation of Mind. They're going in our box set, Chuck. They're going in the box set. Along with Fast Zombies. Good to see it, Crane. Hopefully your reading went well and your game went really well last night. I lurked for a couple minutes. I crashed early last night. I was exhausted. The Soulless Spellcaster up top casts. I'm waiting to do this. Cast a spell.
It's the one that's called the dark side.
He has some kind of wall that you can see through, but once again, it's becoming corporal and non-corporal as well. There, so it's some kind of wall, some kind of, you don't know if it's negative energy wall or if it's, it looks like it could have been like flame. It has flames, but then it becomes negative flames, negative. Yeah.
Wall?
No, it's not a prismatic wall. It's not. It's nothing. It's not any. It's not illusionist. It's not any of that stuff. So.
That'd be fun to have. Prismatic. Negative energy wall.
Well, we'll see what that is.
See what's in the box?
Yeah, we're having some fun here. This is a tough one. This is a 9th and 10th level character. It's pretty high in my campaign, and we're having some fun with this. We're over 8,500 followers today. I'm happy. So. I'm done. Oh no, those three all the one
This
up
is
top.
from
Yeah,
where they're from, and it's doing the same thing they're doing, right?
they didn't move. Those three.
No, the wall.
The wall. The wall's doing the same thing they're doing, right? Phasing in and out.
It looks like it could be a wall of fire, but then it's not. It's like, like it exists as a wall of fire, and then it becomes dark. So rolling it, please. And that was cast by cast by the spellcaster all the way up top, which you can't see from these angles here. The spellcaster's all the way at the top of the cathedral. Walt, point to him, please, if you don't mind.
Jay.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, he's right there.
6.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I'll take it.
1. Down low. Justina.
It's one attack round. Chandra is overpowering by
Reaper Miniatures giveaways tonight,
2.
everyone.
Okay, Jay?
Yep.
Justina's overpowering by 2.
Well,
It's. And then Chandra, 2 attack round.
I have not hit with a single soulless yet.
Miss.
These are called soulless, by the way.
Poor Chandra. She missed twice. 13. 14.
The one Justina's gone. It disappears. You can give me that one.
The one with the long sword down there, Tommy. Sorry.
Try it. That one disappears. Chandra, you missed twice?
I very much missed twice.
Garrett, first victim. You're
Piece of cake for you, huh, sir?
going to run through the wall?
Chandra's struggling. This is not her element.
No pun intended.
I know.
She wants to fight live things.
Oh, I understand you want to fight live things being a necromancer and a fighter necromancer. You don't want to fight, and all your spells affect the living. But so far, everything's been dead.
They're like pseudo elementals, man, or something. It just...
Oh, I know.
This wall's pretty
Very
cool,
kind of
Jay.
you, Chuck and crew, to. Yeah, those are actually from Dwarven Forge. Those walls.
I think Chandra needs to start draining the party to get the points back.
Yeah, nice.
So do it to Torby. Nobody cares. You'll never know. I'll do it behind your back.
It could be harsh
Garrett?
We'll run through.
Yes, Garrett runs through.
Wondering if a bridge of shielding will do anything.
No, because it's not
Fire
force.
protection or-
So, make a saving throw versus spells. Should run through.
And Jay, they don't look red in that one phase at all, right? Or they do?
What's that? The wall?
Yeah.
No, it looks like it looks like it was cast maybe as a wall of fire.
Negative energy, just like a fireball.
Right, but what I'm saying is there's nothing
Come on.
that looks like fire to us, right? Or it does.
It's negative energy.
But it's different.
It's just like the fireball.
It's a spell.
It's the same thing.
It's
like
an existing spell.
Made.
Magical.
You made? By how much? You made it exactly?
Yes.
Damn. I don't have any specials. All right, so you take negative energy damage only. Only.
Wait, did you say spells?
Spells.
No, I failed.
Yeah, third level.
All right, so you take 10. Does anyone know what enervation does?
Doesn't it remove your soul from your body?
No. Drains your levels temporarily.
Oh.
You're 7th level currently. So you took 10 points. Garrett, you're down to 44, and it's an enervation. It's a wall of enervation. So you're currently you're 6th. You're only 8th. Oh. Now he's
Selling
3
one table.
he's 3 attacks every 2 rounds now, not 2 every 1.
No. Yeah.
So you dropped, let's see, 9, 11. Your new total is 66 hit points, so you're down to 33 currently. Yes, you're enervated down 2 levels. Yeah, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna stop at 11 tonight. Do the giveaway. Yeah, because this is a multi-weeker. All right. So move yourself in your full movement. You're like, oh.
I feel.
You got that enervation. Nasty.
I thought it ripped the soul out of your body.
No, it's not like energy drain. It's a lesser form of an energy drain. It's like it's a 4th level necromancer spell.
Okay.
All right, Axel.
I'm just gonna move 10.
Yep.
Cast a spell.
Okay.
Blazing Shield.
Yes, nice. That is a Clangedon spell, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, no, it's very effective against non-corporal.
That's cool. I'm saying, is it on the Clangedon list or is it in a general
Clangedon
mage?
list.
It's a Clangedon spell. Blazing Shield. Specialty Priest of Clangedon. Yep.
No problem.
You cause a large shield composed of brilliant flames and invisible magic force to come into existence in your arm. Shield acts in all ways like a large shield, except that it is weightless and causes no armor check penalties. +1 to armor class and +2 bonus against missile. For every 2 levels above the caster, gains an additional +1 armor class. So you are so that's 4, right?
5.
You're 10th. Are you 10th?
9th.
9th. For every 2 levels of the caster, so it's +5 now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The armor
So
bonus,
instead
blazing
of-
shield.
+2 shield, it's a +5 now.
Not incorporeal creatures cannot bypass it as they. Yeah. All right. So that drops your armor class 5 slots. Wait a minute. It says natural weaponry melee attacks suffer 1d6 damage per strike. So if it was a monster or something like that, claws, fangs on that, they could do another +6. So if it was like a manicore attacking you with claws, but no.
Or
Oh,
I could have used them against those zombies too.
you could have. All right. So you cast that move 10. Move Amelia 12, please. Amelia 12, Tor V9. Ooh, I enervated someone. That's awesome. That wall of enervation worked.
She's right in front of it.
All right. She doesn't get to it. And then move Tor V9, please. Yeah, we'll do the drawing right at 11 o'clock, all right?
Pelennor, 9.
9 for Pelennor. What's Vork and the Agile doing?
He's just waiting for a moment.
You're just going to stay there?
Yep.
Solus. Excellent.
Actually, he's going to move over to here.
Okay. So, 2 Solus engage here. 1 comes down. 1 down attacks, and then I'll see what the one spellcaster does. Attack on Chandra. Of course, I didn't use any regulars. This time I rolled a 19. Missed.
Didn't make it.
Can't believe I did that. Spellcaster. Second dark missile on Amelia. I know it does, so it does the same thing. Another 16 on Amelia. Amelia's down to 19 hit points. Yuck.
You'll shoot Dennis at that.
What the app on the slideshow is lower left. Which one are you talking about, Greylord? Which app? What do you mean? Any idea what the app on the slideshow is lower left? Oh, character screens. You mean the picture of all that? That's Portrait Works. Is that the one with all the characters in there? That's Portrait Workshop. Portrait Works. That's the one how I make all the pictures. That's what that app is. No problem. We give them away occasionally too. Ooh, look at that Kai. Yes, I got. Kai just gave me one special. Yeah, hold on. I may have a shout out. So new round. That's it because all I had were engagements. I thought I made a Portrait Works one. You know what? I didn't shout that out. I have a crane one. Go for it. And it. Whose is it?
Still, Tom.
That Tom. Yeah, that's how I make all the portraits for the characters. Portrait Works. It's great. It's a great program. Great program.
You ready?
It's coming out in major release shortly. It's in beta right now.
Jay, is Justina close enough to attack?
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
So she's overpowering you.
Roll.
Justina's one attack. Overpowering is a 13 misses, right? And it's 14?
Yep. Second one.
Right, yeah. That's the first attack on that one. Chandra, Chandra's 4 attack.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Chandra is a 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 14 hits. Miss.
Yeah, Grey Lord, our sponsor. One of the 7 sponsors.
3 out of 4 hits.
Nice.
One Dark Fate did not.
Yep.
So this is plus 13.
I don't think De Bruyne, Garrett De Bruyne, it has nothing to do with Kevin De Bruyne from Manchester City, right? No, it's just ironic. How much?
25.
Still up. That's 49 on it. Up top, Garrett, you have 2 soulless on you. You're at 6th level now, though. You're like, oh, you're weakened from that spell. So your base now is an 18 on -2 armor class, losing those 2 levels.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
18, so he needs an 11.
Is he a Cavalier or a Knight?
11
Knight.
just hit.
If he's a Cavalier, you still get 3 every 2. You still get 2 every 1. Good. Yes.
They man size?
Yes. Oh, yeah, he's
13.
really 13 points. Amelia is going to move 10, step through, but she's going to cure critical herself and then move through. Move that 10. And then she'll make a save. She casts her 5th level spell, Cure Critical Wounds. She's out of both her fists now. She got back 21. She's back up to 40. Save versus Enervation spell. She needs a 4. Use her 1 regular. Damage of 10. So she's back down to 30.
Torvi can run through this round.
Yeah, Torvi will run through. She needs it's evil caster. She needs a 7. Choose her only regular as well. Needs a 6. Oh, and the bless is on too. Needs a 5. So half damage. Running through, no enervation damage. She takes 10. Running through the wall of enervation. How about Axel? You got 30-inch movement.
So yeah, he'll run through, come over, and engage.
Okay, engage the dwarvish looking one because that's what I had there. All right, make your save. What do you need? Remember, don't forget the extra bless +1. And you do have some hero points. That wall of enervation.
Needs a 6. 18.
Just normal damage going through the wall of enervation of 7.
Why doesn't Torby dispel it?
Because she's not thinking straight. Because remember, casting at that dispel magic is people are going through. You're going to knock off all these other spells on people. She's not. Look, she's
The
raw.
lesser of the evils.
She's 7th level. She's raw. She's not thinking straight, right?
7th level, she's only 2 away from board.
I understand that, but still, it's just she's not. She cast a spell magic there, and she could dispel all the other buffs everyone else that's on.
Wouldn't have 2 people who are 2 levels lower.
Yeah. No, the wall was not dispelled. It probably should have been, but it was not. So did everyone go through except for Pellimer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good point. Now you messed me up there. Who's that doing damage on?
Nobody got damage. We're all immune.
Torvi ran through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Axel ran through. You messed me up. I was doing something erasing.
Dum.
Axel, you were at 60 before, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You took 7. You're down to 53.
Dum,
Their actions.
dum.
Attacks Justina because I can hit her. I need 18.
Not that smart.
Yes. 2 attacks on Garrett from this soulless. Come on, I got to hit one time. 16s. They both missed. Engaged on Axel. Spellcaster. Let me just check the range. Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. Spell centered right there on everyone. So it doesn't hit unholy blight. Blah. 4 to 8.
It doesn't hit Pelennor, it doesn't hit Vorrigan.
Right.
Your evil has no effect.
Right.
Much stronger.
Chandra's not there.
I think she was.
She's not
Evil
evil.
tendencies.
Okay, so anyone neutral in that group? They're all good, aren't they?
No wonder I feel sick. Good idiots.
So, Garrett,
Save.
if you fail your save, you're sickened next round. Your arm class drops 2 and your minus 2 to hit for next round only. If you fail your save.
Versus spells, right?
Versus spells.
I rolled a 1.
So, not only, you're down to 9 points. Because remember, you're sickened as well next
9
round.
points of hit points left.
Yeah, you're down to 33. Remember, you lost 2 whole hit dice as well. You took the damage from the wall, and you lost 2 hit dice, which dropped you down to 33. And then you just fail for 24 from the unholy blight.
Spelling, moron.
What's that?
Good job, moron.
No, she wasn't even close when Garrett went through.
I'm gonna push it off.
Garrett went. Don't blame the NPC. You're two are down there messing around with the fish sticks down there. Next,
Those guys should.
Axel, unholy blight cell.
Yeah, the wingman. He never leaves the wingman.
Made.
Okay, Vorrigan's going to eventually attempt to scale the side of this, all right?
Yeah, you could start doing it last round.
Okay.
So you're gonna climb 60 because you're a thief acrobat. You're parkouring it.
Yeah.
Parkour.
Wow. That's when he jumps from building to building.
Yeah, it's okay. Actually, it's a 12. He's on 41. Amelia. Oh, Amelia's neutral. She's lawful neutral. So the most she can take is 12. Being a priestess of Ouija. 6. Quarter damage. Torvi. She fails. Trouble. 13 made half damage. 12. 32. To Garrett, the pincushion. Garrett's like, he's been drained 2 levels, and he's down to 9 hit points. And he's got 2 of them on him. 2 soulless on him.
Go wrong.
What could go wrong? And he's done 13 points of damage on it. And it
I have confidence. Whose turn is it?
Still.
hardcore parkour, yes, from The Office. Jumps into the box. That's really funny.
Justine's full overpower. 3. Going for it.
Okay. Got to win the net. I haven't won a net in 4 rounds. Yay, beat a 4.
Red. See if Red can do it.
Miss it. Miss 6.
6. Yes.
Fucking unbelievable. Yeah, you know what? We can't do that too because this thing picks up everything. You're absolutely correct.
Board game years ago.
You're absolutely correct. You can't do that on the table. This thing is so sensitive. All right, so we're gonna start down low, guys.
Justine, 2 attacks.
For
Plus
overpower.
10, I need force.
Are you gonna do just roll all your attacks?
16 hits, 16 hits. Now Chandra only has 2 attacks this round.
Yeah, just give it to me.
17 and 13.
Dispelled.
Everybody hits.
Dispelled. I only had 7 hit points left.
Woo! Everybody hits. Cuckoo!
Garrett. No one gets that outside of here.
I know.
Get a pillow.
Okay.
Dig a hole. I quoted that the other night. No one got it. Or was that tonight?
2 hits. Roll 15.
Nice.
16
Give me
plus.
damage. You know it's bad when I'm quoting Roadhouse. We got
I thought
16
you were
and
big.
13 is 29.
29. Still up both. Axel.
You were cool, Tom?
Did you count the -2
You're cool.
from the sick?
Yeah, man.
You're sick.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Nice job. Nice job.
He missed.
All right. When we're done, we're gonna rate in the Darlings
Be
game.
nice until it's time not to be nice, right?
What do you got, Miss?
He got the shit end of the stick in his lifetime.
Swayze?
Same thing as
They're-
Benjamin Orr.
Pelner.
Had a pretty good life.
Pelner. Move 9 inches. You're going
Reboot
through. I'm
Roadhouse.
assuming you're gonna help. You're gonna help
Yes.
Garrett when you go through. Make it safe.
His fire resistance doesn't help anything,
No.
right? In this
Not on
game? Well,
this.
I just thought I'd ask.
They're remaking Roadhouse.
Oh
yeah,
no!
they
Please
should
don't
just
tell me
you know, what
that.
is it with the remakes anymore? Can you just leave shit alone?
Jake Gyllenhaal and
No
actually
idea.
Thanks, Rich. Yeah. Thank you.
Ewan.
What the hell's his
or-
name?
Don't
McGregor.
remake Roadhouse.
No,
Good to
not
see you,
Ewan
Rich.
McGregor,
No.
the UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Kyle, yeah.
Tom, roll
His name.
your safe.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
Already sounds terrible.
It does. You need 3. Made it hit damage. Right. You're not enervated through. You take 5 points walking through Pelnor, and then you engage the other one on Garrett, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Pelnor, you're down to 72.
That's right.
What's Vorkin doing? He's climbing up more.
Yeah.
Climb up there. Yes. All the way up top. So high you can't even see one of the pictures.
Actually,
Hold on.
Why don't you DFA him?
that's what I'm thinking.
Jump down.
You're gonna
That's
DFA.
what I wanted
You're gonna
to
DFA an undead. That's gonna. What could go wrong?
Everything.
Hey, Jenna tried to do it.
I want to Assassin's Creed style him. Ezio
Axel, you're
Auditore.
up. No, Axel,
So I missed.
you missed. Okay. Amelia.
Yeah, pretty good.
She has no idea what works on these and what doesn't. None whatsoever.
So, you want me to find out, Jay?
Well, what do you suggest she casts?
Some kind of.
She's out. Remember, she's already damaging spell on the fast zombies.
What you got?
Offensive?
Yeah.
Oh, burning hands left.
I would just save that.
How close is she to the one on with
Under 10.
She steps forward with her staff of striking. It's +3.
That's the best idea you got right there.
Yep. And she'll use 3 charges because that'll do die 6 + 9 if she hits.
Yep.
She's out of hero points. 19. Die 6 + 9. A soulless.
That's full damage.
It's full damage. Dispelled it. 11 points.
This one?
Yep.
Oh,
I got it. Torvi. She goes up and engages the one with Axel. Up top. Torvi runs up to the one with Axel. Yes. All right, and Pelner went through. That's everyone, correct? You guys killed down low at my attacks. This round, here we go. Garrett. Okay, I finally hit with one.
Ping question.
A soulless. All right.
Meat
So
shield.
savers, when you get hit, you must make a save versus spells.
6 to 60.
Or what?
You teleport to the yellow.
1, 2, 3, 4. It goes limp. Limb goes limp.
What about 5?
There's not. Yeah.
Second.
If on a second hit you hit the exact same one, then it could rot off if you fail a second save.
Okay.
So make save versus spells. It'll go limp for a turn.
Never had that problem.
I don't think Walt's ever experienced that in his life.
Yeah, well, yeah, war games, yeah, for BattleTech especially. We stream BattleTech. Thank you very much, Joe King.
18.
You made it. So just let me do the damage from the soulless.
6 to 60.
Garrett is at 9 hit points. 216. Garrett is at -1 hit points. 10.
Can knights stand or only cavaliers?
Cavaliers and Saxons.
Okay.
All right, so put Garrett in negatives. We do have a death door in the party. Amelia's got one. Attack on Axel. How many are left up there?
2.
2. That's what I thought.
Axel and
Missed. Spellcaster up top.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's 3 up there, Jay. There's the spellcaster and the 2 down low.
And the other one is attacking
Pelennor.
Pellner. That's right, Pellner. Missed. I've only hit. That's the first time I hit physical with all these soulless the entire time. But you guys all have great armor classes. So guess what? He cast Shadow. He cast Spectral Hand.
Who does the magic pop?
Yes.
Oh,
For-
Thomas.
Fork, and he put the Spectral Hand near you.
How did he even see me?
He's undead.
He's undead.
That's right.
It sounds like you can sneak up on him. Okay. So, it's 11 o'clock. We're not going to finish, we're obviously not going to finish this fight tonight. All right? It's 11 o'clock. So,
You gonna push me off?
don't, stop it.
Can't push it off.
Ding, ding, ding. Here you go. Yes.
They could cast Vampiric Touch on you.
Joe King, man, if you don't mind, hit us up.
You can
I mean, we are. It's been a wonderful, wonderful run. We got a bunch of talk shows we do. Really appreciate the kind words. So,
attack with special hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, and it'll damage him if you kill him. If you destroy the
always appreciate follows.
if you
So,
destroy the special hand, it'll do damage to him.
yeah, this will be a good stuff. Remember, this is a 2-weeker. We'll finish this up next week. Finish this up next Thursday. We have Gabbin on Sunday. Then next week, Legends of Lore. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. We have the special group of the Slavs, all female cast with Josh, including special guest
That's why I was
Stiletto Assassin April Hill.
twice.
And we got all that all female cast a week from Saturday coming up. We got some cool stuff. Thank you. That was really kind of you. Yeah, all female. Yeah. Oh, yes, Rich. All female cast. We count Josh. All right. So tonight, one winner will get the Young Mage and the Ogre Smasher from Reaper.
Download an app.
Reaper Miniatures. Great company.
Upload all your data into it.
One of our great sponsors. Thanks. And we're gonna finish this. Yeah, so like I said, Gabriel, I am adding stuff. I'm making stuff that's going in our Free City of Altamira box set. These are new monsters. Because I need to create new content, and this is all new content for that. So a lot of this is what that's all about. So yep, definitely to be continued. We're not, this fight's going to go on another. Oh, you're just seeing how many rounds? You're 3 rounds out.
No, what's the speed?
24.
16, that's 24 to there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
2 rounds out.
She's 15, so
She'll be 3 rounds out.
Yeah.
They're getting straight up. So okay. Last call! Exclamation point drawing. If you want to try and win in the drawing, I'll need your address. Yeah. So that's it. It's kind of like a miniature style, old school miniatures. It's kind of war gaming. One is 1 inch is 10 feet outdoor. When we go to indoor, when we go to Jordan Forge inside, the squares are 5 foot. Okay, we'll see some of that next week. Boom. And Rich, it's good to see you on. Last call for alcohol. That's right. So. Yeah, well, also, we've been doing a lot of one-shots, and plus I have nothing this weekend. I don't have to do a terrain change. I can leave this up on the board, and then I can do the terrain change next Friday for the Saturday game. So it actually works for a change, or I'm not scrambling. So, yes, and we're gonna raid into our great friend Darling, because I'm not gonna raid into her Sunday. So. No, dude, it's good. It's good to see, man. Okay. All right, everyone in? I really appreciate the support tonight. Like I said, we got over 8,500 followers. It's a $5 charge, a fee just to cover the cost of tabletop events for Virtual Greyhawk. And 2 weeks from Saturday, the event sign-ups start. So, and we got a lot of great events coming up. Now, Anna Meyer has an event she's going to put in now that she's going to run. We got some cool stuff. Yes, and Guild Superior is in there too. Absolutely on Sunday. Definitely. All right. I'm going to close it out. Yeah, Amy's running 2 events. Amy, did you, when are we doing that interview? You, me, and Les. I know that's coming up. All 3 of us.
It's so funny. My only request, Jay, last week or whatever it was can I please play Varkin soon and hear you through this together in one
Well,
week?
here was the deal. So when I knew that Bill wasn't coming,
Right.
I was going to let you single play Varkin,
Right.
and then we were going to have Darling's character, Flavius, and we're going to have I don't mind,
Right.
Zag, and then we're all going to do a one-player thing, one shot. And then she has a conflict because they had to reschedule her normal weekly game to tonight. And so I'm thinking to myself, I got 2 weeks before the other game. I'm going to do that. I want to do Shieldland one. I just reincorporated it into
This is one of
this.
my favorite groups. I love playing.
Well, this group's nasty. But remember, you're missing your Cleric Mage and a Cavalier. You're
Yeah.
missing Bill's 2 characters.
Yep.
So
If Bill plays a Cleric Mage and a Cavalier, come on.
yeah,
That seems
imagine
so odd.
Are you trying to say it's more prevalent than you think?
So
No,
by the way, I'm gonna throw this up next week, and Rob got his part 2 of this. And Gamescape 3D, by the way, everyone is now officially sponsoring GreyhawkCon 2. They're gonna have a ton of giveaways. Next week, we're doing another giveaway of this.
Con 2, the Rapid Con.
Yes, we're gonna do the haunt. This is the
Pretty
scriptorium.
impressive, sir.
We're gonna do another whole set. It's 5
Oh, thank
gigs of files for this. Everyone, we'll do this again next week. We're giving away another both months, July and August, part of the Hauntwood Scriptorium. That'll be next week's game here. STLs plus some Reaper stuff too. Oh yeah, and they, Dave, they're sending me the entire thing. Jeremy reprinted it for us, and you're sending it so we don't have to print it ourselves, so we can at least Bill can just paint it up.
Am I wrong? Don't nightmares have wings?
No, they don't have wings.
What do they do?
Pegasus do. They don't have wings.
I thought they were like the anti.
Yeah, that's we got some great sponsors. They're fantastic people.
Is it a weapon or something?
Fantastic people. All right, here we go. Closing it out. The winner tonight, Caesar. 2000 Caesar's the winner. The winner. Look, we will have at least during the DM's roundtable at least 4 giveaways from Troller Games on Sunday, our next stream. Okay, at least 4 giveaways from Troller Games on Sunday. Thanks, everyone. Caesar, I got it. I got your dress. He's on. Caesar's on. So, yep. Thank you. And thank you all for the support, man. We're hovering around 95, 90, 100. We had a couple raids in, which is great. Thank you very much. Really appreciate everyone. And keep the faith. And please, thank you. Please say hello to Darling as we raid into her game. And also, please sign up for the con and join the community and play some great games. Every highlight stream has at least 2 signups. My Joust has 6 open slots. So I know Alan won't be here. How about you guys are going to be here for the Joust?
When is it?
October 1st, Saturday, October 1st.
What time?
6. Let me know. 6, 7. Whatever.
Yeah, I should be able to make that.
Duncan Joustley, the Cromulent, will be talking again.
Oh,
Tim?
will he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, he's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be in full regalia.
Well, yeah, and they'll have we'll have another tournament, so it'll be fun. Absolutely, it'll be, and that'll be during that. All right, so see you all in a couple nights. Gonna spend some family time, hang out with the wife, but I got a lot of writing to work on with the Alchemist box set tomorrow, and we'll be in touch. So you all were fantastic tonight. Thanks. I really appreciate the support. You guys are wonderful. Talk to you soon. Yeah, Caesar won. I know, Walt's like, I gotta pass out.
How do nightmares fly? You know, wings?
At least you're off tomorrow.
How do my vampires fly without wings? They float, drift.
36.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Just those two, dude. Yeah, I don't know what else you can have. Just those two.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you Sunday. Awesome. Very good night's sleep.